What's up, squad? Hey, y'all. Look, I am not camera ready, so y'all gonna have to deal with my avatar. I've been sitting here. Oh shoot, I'm hearing myself echoing. I've been sitting here writing for the past 3 hours. I have been working. I got YouTube on in the background. I was like, y'all gonna have to help me. Y'all gonna have to save me from myself because right now I am going stir crazy. I'm like, oh my God, the whole day is over. Now I'm crunk. I am so crunk. It's like 1:35 a.m. in the ATL. And I'm working. You said you won't fall asleep, Simply D. Okay, what's up, Mr. Debonair? Welcome back. It's been a while since I seen you. I know you be trolling in the YouTube streets. I know you got all the tea, all of the tea. Now, I don't know if I wanted to share with y'all my posts for Housewives, but then I was like, I need to keep my mouth closed at least another day. I need to keep my mouth closed at least another day, but we could talk about it. We could talk about some of it. I don't mind, but yeah, I didn't want to spoil it for people. That's my thing, because I know how a lot of people value, that the show comes on at 8, or is it 9? I don't remember. But whatever time it comes on, like people really enjoy getting together to watch the show. So I don't want to be that person that spoils it, even though it's spoilable. You said spill it. Hey, Mr. Debonair, I see you.
What's going on?
Hold on, let me turn up the thing. Hi. Am I echoing how I sound?
Nah, you ain't echoing.
Okay, let me turn off the YouTube thing. I don't even know what's playing. Okay. So, yeah, I've been writing all day, chilling. What you been up to, Mr. Debonair?
Chilling. You been going live pretty late. I be sleep.
Oh, my bad. I know my schedule is all over the place. And that's why I'm now I'm crunk. I am awake. And I'm sure everybody I know is either out in the streets or asleep. He said, spill the beans. Okay, I will spill some of the beans. Y'all want me to spill some beans?
Yeah.
What y'all want to know? Okay, I know everybody was asking me about Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie gonna be on the show. Well, they clipped up some of her video when she was talking about Portia and the whole bestiality and Dennis cheating and all that. So they put that on the show so that uh Sincerely Ward could I guess get it out there that it was a lie. Does that make sense? What's that clicking noise?
I don't know.
Is that me?
Yeah.
It is. I think it's you, Mr. So, they show a clip of that video that Tasha K did, where she was talking about Dennis and bestiality, and that is Portia's entire storyline this season. So I think I told y'all this earlier this year. I was like, Portia and Dennis are still together, and they're just playing a game because they really had just come off of the whole Portia having a baby situation, and going into the new season, I feel like they needed some drama, to because of her, to earn her a big check, and they promised drama, and that's what they're giving them. And so basically, they're using the things that Lil Boosie said to push her storyline, and you could tell everything is contrived, the tears, oh, he moved out, I'm so sad. And so it all starts like that. Nobody knows what's going on, but Dennis moved out and I'm sad, and now I'm a single mother. Hello?
Yeah.
You still here? Hold on. Absolutely amazing. Hey, girl.
Hey, everybody.
Wake up. Hey.
I'm good.
We got Tanari,
Hey, y'all.
and Mr. Debonair.
What's going on?
Mr. Debonair, you're going to have to stop clipping your toenails or whatever it is you're doing.
Oh,
Man,
not
that's
clipping.
not me.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Mr. Dab, I missed you the other night. I needed some help.
Mr. Debonair, it's you. I muted your mic, Mr. Debonair.
Mr. Dab, I needed you the other night when I was out here windmilling by myself.
Now he didn't
You
come.
gotta fill me in. See, Michelle, that wasn't me.
It was you because I muted you first, and the clicker went away when I muted you.
Oh, so that means that's your
Take
mic.
those headphones
Let me
out.
mute my. No,
How
I,
is it
I got the
my mic?
phone laying on my bed.
How is it my mic when I muted you and the clicker stopped?
Okay, mute your mic. Perfect.
Hey, Mr. Dab, I needed you the other night when I was out here windmilling.
No, it's still clicking with you, Mr. Debonair.
Hey, what was going on, Tenari? What I miss?
Man, I needed some help the other night.
Were you was on Michelle page or you was on somewhere else?
We was out here windmilling.
Where were you, Tanari?
I've been here all along, but I'm saying I've been windmilling, like windmilling.
Well, who you windmilling?
The other day. Remember your last live, Michelle?
I don't remember. Which one?
What
When I was
happened?
talking about Kenya?
Girl, I'm so sick of seeing twirl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. Let's get split to the white beat. Talk about my play girlfriend now.
They'll be all right. Absolutely amazing.
Girl.
Y'all want to see who holding the center peach?
Yes. Yes, please, Michelle. Show us.
Should
If
I
it's
And you
tell
comb
know
you?
to the
what?
front, Nene, I'm gonna throw up.
What you say?
If it's comb to the front, Nene, I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, why you gonna do that?
I'm Michelle.
Huh?
I don't even care about you spilling the tea on that. Anybody else get off. Like, I need to know before we go into, because we lose an hour in about another hour in 18 minutes.
Oh, time go back tonight?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Well, really, it's 12:42, huh?
Exactly.
Hold on. Let me see if I can open it because my thing, with this Catalina, it keeps going to different. Yeah, it keeps going to different.
Michelle, I'm so sick of Catalina and everything else that Apple got going on.
I do too.
And
Like,
I am a pro Apple person.
me and you both. Me and you both. And as soon as I like open, like since Firefox is in another window, it's not letting me open it.
My God, I've been waiting for you to come on since you got the message saying you had the preview first. Like, Lord Jesus, I've been
Well,
waiting.
I have actually written my entire recap. Okay, I'll tell you. I just tell it to you. First of all, they're all wearing yellow, and in order of from left to right is Kenya, Eva, Candy, Portia, Cynthia, Nene. So Candy and
So
Portia
it's
are in the center, and they're wearing white. Eva is wearing gold, and all of the other ladies are wearing yellow.
okay.
So that's why I feel like Portia like took this and ran with it, like took that whole, little Boosie thing. Cause remember when Portia did that spinoff show, everybody on the internet was she only want a baby. She don't really want him. They not getting married. They gonna break up. Everybody, it was all this negativity. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
Yeah.
they took that and they used it and they're giving the viewers what they wanted. And then that outrageous story came out about Dennis and animal porn and, him sleeping with Sincerely Ward and all of this stuff. Everybody knows Tasha K make up stuff from the gate. So I feel like they took it because
Girl.
it went viral. You know what I mean? And they're using it. And good for her. I feel like that's a good thing because they're using her content in the show. She's big.
And
You know,
And what's sad is Lil Boosie and Mr. Manhands is gonna all be on Queen's Radio with Nicki Minaj
I
this week.
heard that
They're
too.
using it for the good.
I heard that too. And I thought that was interesting too, because I feel like they all that negativity linking up is like a ball of just hate. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
and not to say, look, Nikki may feel the way she feels about what Wendy said about her husband. That's fine. But the thing is, Wendy is a gossiper. She's a gossip columnist. So whatever she says, why would you internalize that and then go after her personally as if she owes you that? You know what I'm saying? Like Wendy not saying nothing that nobody else hasn't said about Kenneth Petty and his criminal history. Like it's factual. So for her to get mad at that and want to go at Wendy about her husband cheating, it's like you going at her for something she couldn't control. She can't control where her man's dick go. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So why are you,
My point.
like, it's just interesting. The whole thing interesting. And her partnering with Lil Boosie to go on there just to talk about Wendy Williams. And, you know, to me, it's that how it's just messy. That's all, you know.
But you know one thing, and it's so funny is they had Armand press. Armand don't need no press.
They had him mad, huh?
They had him super heated.
Child. But I mean, even if Tasha K wasn't gonna be on there, it wasn't gonna be Armand. So it don't matter.
And he checked for Wendy. I mean, he checked for Nikki like no other.
Oh,
But he didn't even want to do a review on it because Mr. Manhands and Lil Boosie was on there. Like that made my whole day.
they've been on there already. I thought they weren't going on there till next week.
You know, Mr. Manhands have been on Nicki Minaj show before.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
But Nikki is
And
just
then-
using. Here's the thing: Nikki is stepping from her throne per se. Because my thing is, she's well known. She's an artist. She's stepping on her throne and coming down to the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she needs people on the internet to push what she's doing. Like it's two different genres. So of course she's gonna partner with whoever she can to get that buzz, to get, you know, the news going. Like, you know, the whole Tosh K situation, the whole T.S. Madison situation. She's using them, they using her. It's a mutual, you know, use situation. But to me, it's like for them to be going at, you know, Wendy Williams as if they trying to knock Wendy off her throne. I don't know. It take three of y'all to do that.
But my whole thing is when you can get people pressed about you being on Queen Radio, hey, you know what am I saying? Who am I?
Who's pressed?
Armand is pressed.
But who is he?
He ain't nobody, but I'm just saying.
Okay. Mr. Devin, where you at? Why you so
I like
quiet?
to see him pressed. And Mr. Devin here wasn't here with me the other night. I needed some help. I see Armand pressed.
Child, whatever. Armand is gonna be what he is. He's a narcissistic, whatever. And
But it's something about seeing a narcissist pressed.
I guess. Because some things
Hey.
you just ignore and you know they go away. But the thing is, the things you water will grow. So people pay attention to his ass. He ain't gonna do nothing but get bigger. You know, same thing with Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
That's true.
So
That's true. You're right.
mhm. She goes with who's ever hot at the moment. Exactly. Absolutely amazing. Where you at, girl?
Where's Andrea at? We need her.
I don't know. I'm not happy the wino is going to be on the show. I know Sexy Scott. I was shocked too. I'm like, oh, and they used her. But my thing is, I think they're using that because if they have used a written blog that they normally do, because they normally post headlines and stuff, they couldn't post a headline because she ain't got one. You know what I'm saying? So they had to go to the source. The source was her. The source was her YouTube channel. And, you know, whether it's wrong, right, or whatever, they're using the source so that, you know, when it comes back to be fraudulent or whatever the case may be, it's coming from that source. So if they debunk her publicly, then it's still going to make her look, you know, like she gave false information. But, you know, our press is good press. You know, they put her face on there. So that's a good thing for her, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mr. Debonair, are you awake?
Mr. Debonair is awake. He just his earpods is acting up.
Oh,
So he
okay.
can't.
Oh,
I
wait.
need for him to take those earpods out.
Oh, I see you in the thing, Mr. Debonair. My bad. I didn't see that first. Your AirPod's not letting you speak. Get off your AirPod then. You said that's kind of smart as well. What's kind of smart, Kendra? I want to show y'all this picture. But it won't let me do it.
You need to share what you seen with us on the first review on Housewives. Anybody else don't want to know? Get off right now, cause Tanari want to know. I don't care about tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, what y'all? I can read it to you. I don't even know what to say. What y'all want to say? Because I'm gonna do it. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do a pre-recorded video, like, you know, to post like as soon as it go off, but I'm gonna go live as well. But just to put like everything that I put in the blog in a video.
I'm here when you not go. No, it is what it is.
I can't hear you.
I said I'm here when you go live. I'm here when you not go live. I'm just here.
Oh, thank you. Hold on, I'm pulling up my preview.
I think Mr. Debonair may be back.
Okay. I didn't mute him. Oh, okay, hold on. Hey, Mr. Debonair.
All right, y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, season 12. Okay, for those of you who don't want no spoiler, y'all hang up right now. Stop listening right now.
The tea.
Stop listening.
Tell
right
them
now.
to get off the line.
So the episode starts with the fight that everybody's been talking about, the fight between Nene and Kenya. So the episode starts with that. So, you know how last season they started doing things where they would like air something and then say, well, this is what happened. Then they go back 6 months. That's pretty much what happened. They showed a fight and they was like, let's start from the beginning. Then they Puffy's mom said she gone. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna tell it all, Puffy's mom. I'm just talking about the beginning. And so they go back 6 months to, you know, the beginning, which was when Kenya arrives. So basically, when Kenya arrives, it's peaceful, and then at the end, it's like this big, huge blowout fight with her and Nene that we don't get to see for 6 months from now.
Of course.
Exactly. But my biggest thing again was the whole everything is focused on I guess it's gonna be Candy and Portia since they holding the center peaches. And Portia so sad, you know, about her breakup with Dennis. It just seems so awkward. Like she was talking to her mom and her sister, like trying to cry about it. He moved out. He just, you know, it was interesting because I don't know if you recall, I did a whole post telling people they weren't really broken up. Like people were seeing them around town. They were still together. And like, it was like, you know, even though she had unfollowed him off of Instagram, like how you gonna let what somebody said on Instagram break you up from a marriage or a relationship? You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole big thing. So the entire episode is really about that and the lies and the girls gossiping about the lies, the animal porn, the this, the that, and then even, you know, yeah. So it was interesting. What else? And you know, Nene's not in. Well, she's in the episode, but not in the episode. They bring her up several times. They keep showing clips of her, but she's not in the episode. And you know, everybody was talking about her being suspended and all that. I don't believe she was suspended, but if you remember too, there was reports going on that she was refusing to film with Portia and Kenya at the time, and so basically this entire episode was about Kenya because it's called The More the Merrier. So it was her return. If she was refusing to film with Kenya and come to Kenya's baby shower, which they had the Kenya Barbie party and all of that, then I could see why she wouldn't be in this episode because that's pretty much all it was about was Portia and Kenya. Eva still don't have nowhere to live.
I am.
Huh?
You know what? Eva ain't had nowhere to live in the past couple of episodes. We gonna need her to do something about that.
Eva still don't have nowhere to live. Candy, you know, she spilled the tea about her surrogate. She actually used the surrogate that Dr. Jackie introduced her to last year. And Cynthia's still thirsty for a ring. But you know, we all know she eventually get one. But basically she really
Right.
this first episode is like she begging him to propose pretty much.
Oh my God.
Is Eva in a rental this year? I don't know yet because we haven't seen her in no house yet. Because in the episode, she's talking about she's looking for a house. And you know, her tagline is something about, what was her tagline? I wrote it down. I don't even know where I put it now. It's on the site. If you go to the site, let me go to the taglines. Hold on. Eva's tagline is supposed to be because the episode that I got don't have the beginning, you know, the taglines. It just starts at the beginning of the episode because it's a screener copy. But Eva's is I'm living my dreams, not above my means. And Kenya was I was gone with the wind, now I'm back and twice as fabulous. Candy is don't check for me unless you got to check for me.
That's a Nicki Minaj lyric.
Is it?
Yeah.
Portia is the
Looking ass nigga.
has risen and I'm saying bye ashes.
That really is a Nicki Minaj lyric. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, off looking ass nigga.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Cynthia is the only time that I look back is to see how far I've come. And Nini's is I'm on a spiritual journey and still traveling first class. So
I seen a clip of the first episode where Dennis and Mistress show up at Old Lady Game,
uh-huh.
and she just so happened to show up with the cameras there.
Uh-huh. So this is my thing about that whole situation. When
And she that Tasha K.
Huh?
And she that with Lil Boosie's content.
When Tasha K
That's what I'm saying.
About her, she actually went on her platform and was saying it wasn't true. She even threatened Tasha K with a cease and desist. Now, when she threatened Tasha K with a cease and desist, how about Michael Sterling was her lawyer who wrote the cease and desist? Michael Sterling was also the lawyer who's representing Dennis in his lawsuit against Emory. Remember when Dennis got police brutality when they over a Chick-fil-A sandwich a few months ago? Michael was also representing him in that. So I don't know if there was a conflict or I don't know what the deal
So we know that whole lie.
So again, yeah. So like, I guess Michael is the new Phaedra, where she represent everybody on TV. You remember how Phaedra was fake representing Sheree, but wasn't really. But anyway, so it just feels like that. So now, when Cecilia Ward came to the OLG game, Eva didn't know her. So how Eva don't know her, but her husband represented her? You know what I'm saying? So it's just all kind of stuff. I'm just still here with questions in my head.
Exactly.
Did they feed Tasha K this information? Did somebody feed Tasha K this information? Or did they just take the information?
I don't know, but you know, this was information before Tasha K had her baby. And that's what makes me like believe it. But they were filming them too.
They were filming what?
They were filming Real Housewives when this information supposed came out. Because Tasha K said that she was just told to she didn't sign an NDA or whatever. She just signed over her rights to say that she was going to be on
Yeah, she
Real
signed over a
Housewives.
release.
For me, to her, it's a come up.
They send over a release whenever they use anything from the blogs. They've done it to me for years. So that is what she got, was a release.
Because she said she didn't film or nothing else, but she put it out before it came out. So I'm trying to really figure out, like, what does she know that we don't know?
She don't know nothing. She hadn't even seen the episode.
Man, Tasha K said some damaging stuff, and they didn't sue her. They was part of it.
That's why I'm saying, like, I don't know if somebody said it to her and then they utilized it, you know what I'm saying? Or what, but they did threaten to sue her. I know for a fact that Dennis was upset about a lot of the stuff that Tasha was saying.
Hey, guilty
It's
conscience.
beneficial to Portia because it puts money in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a real life storyline now. And so when it clears Sincerely's name, because Sincerely came on and said she don't know Dennis. She didn't know either one of them. And she says, I never met Portia, like, because they were asking her why she didn't go to Portia. And she was like, I don't know Portia. It would be awkward for me to go to her with that. So she was telling Candy because she was like, she know Candy. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. I feel like it was an agreement to come on to clear it up. And even in the episode, and I'm giving a little bit too much, Portia even said something along the lines of that clears it up with the public, but even though she's not who he cheated with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still gonna run with this storyline.
Man, but my whole thing is for all of them is always live in your truth. Don't never let us have nothing about you before you put it out.
Right.
Filming
But that's the point. I don't feel like they have anything. I don't feel like the story was true. Like I told you, they didn't break up. How they gonna go from being on a whole spinoff to starting the whole season of woe is me, I'm sad, we broke up, he don't live here no more.
That's true.
You have
But
to see.
maybe this is Tasha K's come up.
I always tell people, as long as I've been doing this, to think outside the box. It is for entertainment purposes only. But you got to think, like, they done constructed this whole storyline, like, out of, people's emotions. All of these people online, like everybody, in every chat you go in every video that talks about Portia, people are saying the same things, and they watch that kind of thing. They go on Lipstick Alley and all these places to see what the overall consensus is about certain things, and a lot of times that's what will form the story.
Wow. And you giving us the behind the scenes on that one.
But I feel the same way about the little narrative that Nene got going on, talking about open marriage. Now, when the hell Greg had time between chemo
you could trust
to see other women?
That based on, her being a caregiver, her being stressed out, the people, the people in the chats always saying that Nene is cheating. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting. The Housewives been on 12 years. This thing has become a science. That's why I always say I got a PhD in RHOA, because you got to think about how they come up with these certain storylines. Cynthia and fake ass Mike Hill and begging him to give her a ring, all of that. Like, it's interesting. Kenya even being on here without Mark. Mark didn't make that damn appearance. He called him on the phone, and it was the circus was closed or something, so you have to think about a lot of the stuff that's going on. Like I've been saying for years that Kenya's relationship was fake, and that if she did come back to Housewives, that we were gonna witness them breaking up. And so, what is it? We never seen no happily ever after. All we see is a baby and no man.
I have a question, Michelle.
Yes. Yes. Hello. What happened? Mr. Debonair, are you still here? Am I on by myself?
I'm gonna come out of here because I can't hear anything anymore.
I can hear you. I don't know what happened. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Press 1 if you can hear me in the chats. I am here. Mr. Debonair, are you here? Gina can't hear me. I don't know what happened. Alfreda can't hear me. Okay. I don't know what happened to everybody else but me. I'm still here. Okay, well, I'm still here, so I guess I'll keep talking. I love how Queen Nene is the OG and may not have the center peach, but make it more bank than all combined. Exactly. I want to figure out how to put this thing. Why it won't let me put it in the chat? I really wanted to show y'all. I might have to I might put it in the Patreon. Hold on, Mr. Debonair is back. Hello.
Okay. Hey, you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't hear Tanari. I guess she's gone. No background noise. I think everybody is gone. Okay. So I'm still here. I guess I'm the only person who stayed. So anywho, I don't know.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well. Risa said keep going. Okay. So we lost Puffy's mom because Puffy's mom didn't want to hear about it. But basically, yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all I think about this season is that breakup is fake and that they're gonna run with it because it was so salacious. That's it. So
I just hate that their storylines already been played out, so we already know what's going on.
exactly. We already know about Kenya and the divorce. We already know about Portia and Dennis getting back together. We already know that Nene and Kenya gonna be beefing, but I guess we don't know the extent of it. As far as Cynthia is concerned, she's flip-flopping already. That's gonna come out in this episode because she does something that Kenya gives her the side eye for. Again, I don't want to go through, give y'all everything, but yeah, so that's the thing about Cynthia this season, that she gonna be considered a flip-flopper. And Nene was adamant about that, being betrayed by her and all that. So apparently she gonna be betraying more than Nene. Eva, she having her baby, so she 3 months out from having her baby at the beginning of this episode. So basically, I think she's gonna be gone for the bulk of the season. Cynthia and Mike Hill, but I'm asleep. Candy and her surrogate. We talked about that a little bit. You said Bravo needs to let these girls stay off social media. I agree. But I mean, now Jay Farmer, it seems like Bravo is letting social media dictate what the stories are. And I guess that's what we can expect for the rest of the seasons. I mean, it used to be, they would make them delete stuff off of social media, keep their arguments off of social media. Now social media is the driving force. I wish Mark was on the show so somebody could flirt with him like Kenya did with Apollo. Exactly, gotta love Jones. I guess he gonna come eventually, but he wasn't on tonight. And it's like leading into the season already, it's almost like she knew that they weren't going to be together because she says it like things aren't working out. We're not together. I wish he was here. And, so it already sets the tone.
Michelle, do you got any tea on what happened with Kenya and Marlo?
No, not really. I just feel like, Marlo's always, Nene's ride or die. So whatever it is, she probably said something slick in defense of Nene. So of course Kenya not gonna like Marlo.
And I was thinking about in the trailer how they was talking about Nene and Greg talking about the open marriage. I'm thinking that either may be because they've been having that YouTube topic about relationships. I think it just may be a topic, or it might be in reference to, remember she was at the what's that, Kentucky Derby, and she got photo supposed to be holding hands with a man or something like that, or talking. I think it might be a reference to that too.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that picture.
You remember that? They said they caught her hugged over the man at the Derby, where her and Phaedra was hanging out, and it was that some mystery man she was hanging out with.
Oh, okay. Somebody said let Kendra read what she saw. I'ma listen and fall asleep, y'all. Okay, Kendra. But yeah, that's it. I wrote a big long ass post and it's pretty detailed. So I was trying to decide if I do a recap video. I might wait till tomorrow because I don't feel like putting my hair up in a bun and all that jazz. But what's been going on the streets, Mr. Debonair?
Nothing. That Tasha K and T.S. Madison thing. I know her mom about to commit suicide any day now.
Oh Lord. My thing is when they was talking about me and Kaya, to me it's like when bitter bitches link up. Cause they all bitter in some way. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
And then for T.S. Madison always calling Wendy a man, and now Nicki Minaj calling Wendy a man. And it's like in that misgendering, like it's just a bit much,
What else been going on in the YouTube streets? I'm trying to think.
You so wrong, Jay Farmer. You so wrong. You said let your hair hang down. I might. You said people be reaching with these photos. You damn near can't even talk to a tree without folks saying you cheating. You got that right, Simply D. Because that picture of Todd, when they was talking about Todd was cheating, I'm like, yeah, he is walking down the street in front of a hotel. Does that mean he's cheating? I don't get it.
Yeah. Media Takeout said he was shook. He was looking nervous.
Okay. K and Timothy. Yeah, Sexy Skydog, Tasha K, and Timothy Hinton and Nicki Minaj, which isn't a surprise because I told y'all last year that Tasha K was under T.S. Madison thumb because she was contracted to drag me. I didn't even know who Tasha K was until I saw her talking about me that time. So that's how, our little beef started. And, that whole Nicki Minaj situation, it's like, I feel like Nicki's just doing this to get at, Cardi and Wendy at the same time. And it's like, come on, it's just too much. It's just too much.
Don't be surprised Armand try to leak up with you and apologize.
Jay said Todd too short to cheat. Todd got too many babies to think about cheating. Shoot. They got the new little baby, they got Ace. And hell, I wonder what Riley think about this. Mr. Debonair, update us about the TK. Go ahead, Mr. Debonair. Shut up, baby.
That's all I got on Tasha K right now. I'm waiting for Friday to see what they talk about. I don't think they're just gonna team up on Wendy. I think they might expose some more stuff.
What else they got?
I don't know, but Tasha K said she had pictures of Kevin Hunter baby from the hospital.
Ain't that illegal?
I don't know. She said the nurse sent it to her.
Ain't that illegal?
I don't know if that's HIPAA or not. That's a baby photo.
Uh,
I don't know.
I don't like it to me because if I just had a baby, the nurse better not take no picture. I'm suing everybody. I wish Nicki and Cardi both would give it a rest already. I'm exhausted. Okay, Simply D. It's just amazing. Like I don't know if people gonna see it the way I see it, but I just think Nikki's going overboard. As far as the T.S. Madison Tasha K stuff, I really could care less. But I really do feel like Nicki Minaj is going overboard on her disdain for Wendy. Or maybe she's doing this for the clout. You know what I mean? Like maybe she's doing this to get people to come at her. Or maybe she want Wendy to say something else. Whatever the case. She was just in the shade rooms comments telling them don't post her no more. That makes no sense to me. Like how you gonna be in the public eye and tell people not to talk about you? That's stupid.
And not just that, I just think that because Tasha K got that lawsuit with Cardi B, I think Nicki might fish her some information.
Reese's want to talk about Ty Couture. I didn't even really know who that is. I mean, I saw that he was a YouTuber and he committed suicide, but I never watched him, so I didn't know, and I didn't want to like speak on him. I guess I could have spoke on depression or whatever, but I didn't know anything about. You know anything about him, Mr. Debonair?
No, I ain't never heard of them. I was about to ask you,
Yeah,
what's the deal with that?
a lot of people look in this sector, in the YouTube sector, like everybody's been doing videos about him and saying RIP. And I guess he had moved to Atlanta. He was a former hairstylist. I mean, I know about it because I've been seeing videos about it, but he had been going through depression. He has a channel called Ty Couture, and apparently he had a big breakup with his boyfriend that was really, I guess, emotional for him. And he was talking about how depressed he was. And he used to talk about suicide a lot, they say. I don't know. I can't verify. I'm just going by the videos that I've seen. And he took his life on October 31st. And when I was looking up information on him, I saw a post from his mom on Instagram, and she was saying, please respect, our privacy during this time and all that. So it's true, it did happen, but I don't know what the details or anything are.
Oh wow, that's sad.
Right. And depression is real, suicide is real, but depression is real because we all go through those moments where we feel some kind of way, don't want to deal with stuff, and things get a little bit overwhelmed, but most of us come out of it, you know what I'm saying? And some people don't. Some people need to deeper help, more help. They need therapy, they need uh medications and things like that. Is very real. And
Yeah.
as a woman, we go through ups and downs based on our hormonal issues. We can get depressed around our cycle. So, it's a lot of times I don't feel like getting dressed. And hell, I work at home and I'm like, am I depressed? I don't know. But yeah, they broke up over a year ago and moved on with their lives. Okay, sexy got off.
Well, damn, he was still digmatized a year
Well,
later.
I mean, when something is so public, I guess that's it. I don't know. But a lot of times people, internalize the comments and things like that. So, he had his boyfriend on his channel. And I guess when they broke up, it was a big deal on YouTube, and a lot of people talked about it. And again, I wish it was somebody else on here who could speak more about it, but
Yeah.
that's from what I've heard. Jay Farmer said he was a hairstylist, a former porn star, several fast relationships, etc., etc. Jay Farmer, you need to come on here and tell us what happened.
Put his picture up, Michelle.
For some reason, I told you I can't pull no picture. I don't have to do it from my phone.
What you feel about that Kevin Hart sympathy video with all these lawsuits he got?
I think it was just a sympathy video because it had came out a little while ago that he was out at poker night with Jay-Z and Irv Gotti and some more people. So, and he was walking just fine. So if he was out walking after having this severe spinal cord injury. Everybody's looking like, was it really as serious as you said? Like, what's going on? So I feel like that's what that was for, to kind of reinforce, you know, everything that he went through, or if he went through it, the rehab, the surgery, and all of that.
Right, right. Dang, I feel like it's something that we ain't talking about yet. There's something else that went on. Oh yeah. Did you see? Did you see the video of fake New York cussing Kaya?
Did she really curse her out though? I don't think she cursed her out.
It was when Kaya went to rant, it went really at New York, but she was just speaking on the subject about New York, asking her about doing the reading the science book. And I guess New York took offense to it, but it was funny as hell when New York called back.
Oh no, I'm trying to get in the screen. Okay. Is it gonna let me hit play? No. Oh, Reese's is here. Hey, Reese's.
Hey.
How are you?
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Pretty good.
I'm trying to get easy with my phone.
I'm probably gonna have to hang up because I'm not understanding the screen.
What's up, Reese's?
Hey, girl.
So tell me, what's the tea, girl? What's the tea? Hold on.
There's a lot of tea.
I know I've been missing out on it. Trying to
I'm
work.
missing Andrea. She tired because I've been seeing her all over these YouTube streets this evening.
Oh.
Tanari ain't never get the chance to tell us what happened in the last live that I missed.
She was looking for you.
Denari all quiet. She's still in here.
And her mic not working. She in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to go in through my phone. I'm about to mute my mic for.
Michelle, I was trying to do the block the mods, and I'm on chat so I can talk shit. But everybody that's on that's a paid member as a moderator, so I'm like, damn, I can't block all these people. I'd be blocking the whole live. But I just wanted to shake it up.
Mr. Debonair?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Yes. Michelle?
Oh, okay. Michelle like she signed in again.
Okay. Well, Mr. Debonair, let's talk about this suicide situation because it is very serious.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried it once, but it did not work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm meant to be here. And I really enjoy what you all do on this panel. And
Mm-hmm.
it is very serious. A lot of people we are losing, and excuse me. If you do not have your voice, you do not stand for anything. So use
Right.
your voice and continue to use your voice. There are people listening, and just stand up for what you believe in and continue to do a good job.
Absolutely. I mean I deal with anxiety and depression really bad. I had a lot of things go on in my personal life that all happened like all at once
At the same damn time.
at the
I
same time.
at the same
And it
time.
was so weird that I was in a happy place when it happened. Like I was going to work one day where it was progressive. Like I was always in thought, and like I do little simple things and I totally forget what I'm doing. Because I'd be so in my head, like taking out the trash and then coming back to my apartment with the trash still in my hand. I walk clear across the other side of the complex. And like I can't believe I just did that, but I did it a few times. Or go to work with stuff on my mind, and I'd be like, "Well, where I'm going?" and go back home. And I one day I had a really bad breakdown. I was riding by a big park on my way to work, and I'm like, "Damn, these people jogging and exercising and talking and laughing." I'm like, "Why they so happy? Like, why can't I feel happy like that?" And I stopped to pull over just to watch the people, and literally had like a serious breakdown. Like I had a friend that lived in Georgia at the time, uh, my best friend, that I called and expressed myself when I had this breakdown. She was so scared, and she was like calling everyone that knew me. Like she even called my job, my family, my friends. So I had all these people and police and stuff. It was really crazy.
I can pretty much agree with that. I've had a personal breakdown too. Um, I lost my job. I worked for her for over 20 years. My mom has been sick for a long time, and I'm steady seeing most of my family members pass on. I have children. They're grown now, but they're doing things that I would not necessarily agree with.
Hmm.
And they don't even call to check on you, girl. But it's okay. I'm still praying for them. But you just have to stay strong in these instances because what don't kill you will make you better.
You got that.
Absolutely,
You got that.
absolutely.
Whew, y'all got deep on me, child. Y'all have got
Girl,
deep.
what you mean?
No, but I mean, I feel like we all go through things. We all go through things. Things don't turn out the way you want it to. You're not where you want to be in life. I mean, we all go through that. But at the end of the day, it's just how you handle it. And that's not to say that people who suffer from depression are handling it wrong. But sometimes you have to give yourself that that time to sulk and be emotional, and then
I
just
have
try
a
to figure
question,
it out.
Michelle.
So you do.
Now, when you give yourself, now see me, I'm the black sheep of the family, but when I would say when it hit the fan, where's my support?
Yeah.
I'm right there with you, Reese's. I'm right there with you because I have been that person in my family and amongst my friends to, give. And I've said this a lot of times, like, and then it gets to the point where, if I'm going through something, whether it's financially, emotionally, or whatever, I'll be looking around like, shoot, where's my assistance? And a lot of times,
Mhm.
like they always say, check on your strong friend. A lot of people think I don't need that help or I don't need that support and all of that. So I totally get it. Like we all go through it,
Yeah.
all of us. So don't think you
I
ever do yourself.
care for us to stick together because, like I said, like, well, I do everything,
Can y'all hear me now?
but they be like, oh, well,
Yes.
what are you doing? Or nobody even called me to how's your day today?
Well, just know, there's people out there thinking about you too. So don't base, your
Reese's
existence on
Reese's, you are not the only strong person out
right.
here. And I said the same thing. Like, who's here for us when we need somebody?
Come through, girl. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Come through. I'm sorry. What is your name again?
Tanari.
Okay.
Tanari.
I see you through these YouTube. Thank you.
there's nobody when we really need them there for us. You know, it's something about being the strong person, the alpha female or person, period.
It's finally working.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I had to pull up my actual website. Like I couldn't do a picture because it was in a different screen. Like StreamYard gives you these different windows or whatever, and it was getting on my nerves. So I'm here. So that's my
I
actual.
don't know what was going on before. Y'all couldn't hear me or anything else.
That's crazy. Reese's,
So
I don't know
you
if
was
you
in
was
the
on the
middle.
live before, but I had a real
I
bad
was on the
break
live.
there.
I've been on the live since 2018, but I'm glad that a lot of people are recognizing that we all have different parts of our lives that we struggle with. But I'm like I said, I'm just glad to come across you all, and I'm tomorrow will be a better, brighter day for me. I would say
Yes.
And it will be. It will be.
for all of us, really. I'm glad that
You know,
I'm
we
about.
have so many things that the people don't realize about us as the strong people. They don't understand it and they will never understand it. And it's not that we need mental health or anything else. They just don't understand us.
Right.
Yeah, we don't need mental health. We need a healthy
You don't
mind.
need
You
mental
have to
health.
flip it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to do things for yourself to get yourself. And I know it's easier said than done, but a lot of times you have to learn how, to focus on different things. Because a lot of times it's all woe is me. Why isn't anybody checking on me? What can I do for me? But at the end of the day, it's all about, how you can manage certain things, how you can manage the stress,
And you
how
know what?
you can manage your surroundings. Not about how
And
other
what's crazy is I
well let
don't expect anybody anymore to check on me or figure out if I'm not giving them money or anything else to feel about me. I used to, but not anymore because they don't know the signs of when a strong person needs help.
I get that. I'm getting that now.
And know what helps? Finding a person that you can be unfiltered and tell everything and just let it out.
or
Because when you
find
replay it in
And you
your
can be
head,
tapped out.
yeah.
or
I mean, I
finding an
did.
outlet, whatever that is. It could be working out, it could be being creative, it could be writing, it could be YouTube, it could be doing something other than focusing on what's stressing you out, that you enjoy. It could be going to the movies, it could be going for a walk, it could be anything. Just
Yeah.
as long as you find a way to kind of remove yourself from the things that are troubling you, because we all gonna have bills, we all gonna have stresses, it's all gonna be things in our life that aren't working out exactly the way we think they should, but just have to keep moving.
But yes,
Yeah.
what's sad is, Michelle, is when the strong people don't ask for help. And we never ask. And the people that ask us for help never realize when we can't help them, there's something going on with us.
But
Yeah.
again, we can't focus on what somebody else's reactions are to us. It's not them, it's how we respond to them. You know what I'm saying? So, I try not to anyway. And a lot of people think that I'm closed off and things like that because at some point I can't soak up your energy. I can't soak up the things that you need when I got my own stuff going on. So,
Exactly. Exactly.
exactly, gotta love Jones. Healthy boundaries, recognizing toxicity, and responding accordingly. And sometimes responding is removing yourself from it altogether. And counseling simply right. Everyone is not preparing to be a sounding board. You can't expect people to pour from an empty cup themselves. Yup. Yep. And preserve your own sanity.
Now
Self
because
perseverance is the most important thing. Because, like I said, everybody is going through something. I can't, like, take on your problems and your all of that when I got my own stuff going on. Look, I be telling my mama that, and and I'm stressed. I be stressing out because I'm so into, like, oh, I gotta take care of my mama. I gotta do this for my mama. I gotta make sure my mom. And a lot of times, at some point, I'm like, well, hold up. You can't do this for her. You can't do this for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to stop and make sure you're good before you can, do something for other people. Period.
I totally agree.
And my thing about strong people is everybody always want to put us in the mental illness category, and that's not even a fact.
Mm.
It's just, we tapped out. Our well is dry. We can't deal with your stuff today. We need to deal with us.
But you also have to not, like, internalize a lot of the stuff too. Like, if you stressed out, you gotta let it out some kind of way. Like, that's why I say you gotta find something that you can, you know, uh, put that energy towards. Whether it be, you being creative, walking for a minute, letting out steam some kind of way. Look, having sex. Let me stop. Whatever it is, sometimes you have to do something to get your mind off of what's stressing you out. Period.
What if my stress
Michelle, you gonna have everybody in your chat having sex tonight.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with having sex. I mean, even with yourself, do it, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
uh,
You have to be
Mike,
too
not
good
again.
to
Can y'all hear
ourselves.
me?
Exactly, mouth open story. We have to be good to ourselves first and foremost. You can't help nobody until you can help yourself. Period. Like, you can't. Like, there's no
Hello?
way for you to give, like somebody else said, from an empty cup. You have to make sure you're full first.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
There is power in saying no. I make it a point not to take on negative energy. I can't soak up your issues and deal with mine. What you said simply do. I used to be a yes person. I used to say yes to a lot of stuff. And then, like, what's that song by Beyonce? The first time I said no, it's like I never said yes. As soon as you say no, people start hating you. They don't like you no more. You a
Girl
big.
will tear you to shreds.
Yes, child. Look, the same. We can go through that funky not even shit. Everybody would be like, how you gonna keep talking about it? Cause I can. But as soon as I, like, stopped and was like, hold up, like, dang, you 3 months late? No, dude, you gotta go. First eviction, did he pay? Second eviction, he didn't pay. Third eviction, no, I'm not gonna do it no more. You gotta go.
Sure.
So, and then I was the worst person in the world because it just so happened that he had a death in the family when I'm evicting you. That ain't my problem. At some point, you gotta establish those boundaries. That ain't my issue. I gotta deal with my stuff. I'm the one all my siblings and everyone else depends on for everything, money, emotional, etc. No one checks on me except for one of my 6 siblings. I hadn't left the house for 4 times in 2 years. No one knew. Damn.
Oh,
Mm,
wow.
that one. Yes.
And you know what's sad is
Yes,
I
ma'am.
can agree with Alfreda on that. Like, I need a house because I have to work and everything else. But just like, I feel like my sister, my best friend, my only sister, has asked me for help in the past 2 weeks, and I've turned her down twice.
Mm.
And she's never thought to ask, like, what's going on, boo?
What's going on, boo?
I know. What's going on, boo?
What's really going on?
What's really going on? Why you can't help me?
Mm.
Like she used to be saying, okay, you need $200 or $300 here or there. I'm there. I got you. I'm gonna do whatever. You need for me to take one of the kids out of state. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
For a month or so, I got you. And for the last couple of weeks, she ain't even asked me like, you ain't even help me. You ain't even sent me nothing. It's something going on with you.
And most of the time, it doesn't even have to be financially.
It don't.
So how are you really doing, love?
So did any of you guys watch that young man that they were talking about, the Taka tour?
I didn't even know who he was.
I,
Okay.
I didn't know who he was.
I do understand suicide though. Like I said, just jokingly, but not jokingly. I tried it a long time ago, but it didn't work.
Yeah. Texas Sky Doll is right. Women are big for internalizer. I do that too. They get man. I was so stressed out one time. I remember talking to my cousin. I just burst out crying. And she was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I don't know." It was so weird. This was like a year or so ago. I was going through a lot of things. And it was like I was going through like going back and forth to the doctor. And then they had found that lump. And it was like so much stress. And it was like I wasn't like talking to anyone per se, and I was just stressed. So a lot of times you have to let it out. You gotta talk. You gotta do something. Whether it's cry, whatever. You can't
That's
just act like it's nothing
And this
wrong.
is
You
why,
stressed out. You stressed out.
and this is why I enjoy like our lives. Like, even if it's in Patreon or whatever, I enjoy them because I can release a piece of me that the world don't know.
Yeah,
right.
I agree. And that's why I got another reason why I got so into doing YouTube because I'm so into writing. I'm so like I've been behind the damn computer for 12 years. So a lot of the times, like that's a lot of alone time. That's a lot of time, at home with your MacBook. And even though I, do go out a lot, not a lot, but enough. But think about it. I'm at home working, and that's all I do is work. I'm coming home to sleep and to work. So I spend the bulk of my time in the house. So that gets to be, a bit stressful. So when I started doing YouTube,
Can
it's
I
like,
say
oh, I can
something?
finally talk to people, real people.
Can I say
You know what I'm saying? So it was
That's how I have
amazing.
come across you, Michelle, because you do it and you're not afraid to share and you're not afraid to put yourself out there. And that is how I have come across you since what 2018. You have uplifted me and gotten me through a lot of struggles. And you may not think it's important, but I think it's important. And I am on the phone with you discussing real people issues. And I appreciate that. And I thank you for that. And just never stop.
Oh, thank you. Look, I appreciate y'all. I really do. That's why I'm like, I am done. I've been writing all day. Who is up? I need to hear some voices. My friends are
And
like
what's sad
knocked out,
is,
sleep somewhere. My friends are like
and what's
school
sad
teachers
is,
and stuff. So,
I have and I'm not even gonna say a professional career because I work in a manufacturing career. But you guys give me more life than anyone else can give me.
mhm, we appreciate it. We never give ourselves permissions to be human, so we carry our burdens and everyone else's with no reprieve. Exactly, Alfreda.
I like
And
that.
that's what I was thinking about with that whole YouTuber situation because it's so many YouTubers who basically live for the camera. You know what I'm saying? They can't show you nothing, unless they trying to like, convince an audience of something. And so I could see, maybe he had been, speaking about being suicidal, but like how was that helping him? You know what I mean? Like I just feel like he was probably hiding so much, or the fact of his relationships being in turmoil and people having an opinion on that and him internalizing that and feeling some kind of way. And I don't know, it's just interesting how this whole YouTube thing works. And it's a whole lot of people out there who are probably feeling the same way. That's why you see a lot of people going live 10, 20, 30 times a day or whatever. You never know what people are going through. So and that's why I say, even with, the crazy YouTube sector, it's always something. So for all these people be judging people or, calling people out for this, that, and the third, it's like your life ain't perfect. So how are you? I don't know. I guess I'm just too old and grown to be involved in a lot of the mess, but you know. Oh
And
wait,
that's
you
what I
said
said. My 42 plus change years on this earth. Like I've had an outlet now, being in the 2 plus change years in my life that I've never had before.
I'm sorry. I'm up here looking at my ring doorbell. What were you saying, Tanar?
I've said that, like in the I've been alive for almost 43 years. I've made things. This little 2 plus change years. I've had the time to say, I feel like this or I feel like that. I've never had that before.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a good thing. Like, and look, the kindness of strangers. Because at the end of the day, like, we don't know each other. But at the same time, as I can empathize with the things that you say. I can understand that, we all have feelings. So if, somebody says something to me and that's, thought provoking, I'm going to listen. So of course, that's why, YouTube can be a good thing. The panels can be a good thing. The chat can be a good thing because a lot of times you could be anonymous in the chat. That's why there's so many trolls too. That like to say random shit. That's them getting their stress off or whatever. Because a lot of times I be seeing a lot of trolls. I'm like, dang, did that make you feel better to say that? You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
We lost Reese.
we did. I don't know what happened. What we
She
say?
need to come back. I ain't gonna be able to go to sleep unless I know she give us a okay that she okay.
Hold on. Y'all,
You know,
Reese
and I agree
where you
with
at?
that,
Oh,
Miss
she in the
Debonair.
chat.
Like Reese's, please come back. You have my sister name and so many words than you would ever know.
Right. I'm grateful that Michelle, opened up her platform for us to have this discussion because I remember I had a breakdown
Yes.
on her live, man, snot coming out my nose and everything.
Yeah, I
Yes.
have too.
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Devin. Yeah, we all have had that moment. So of course, like whatever y'all want to talk about, we can talk about all the time.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you did that because I feel better. Like I haven't had that feeling since then.
Yeah.
And I feel like on these Patreon chats, I can be me.
Of
Yeah,
course. Of course.
I can be me. I can be who I am. I can be authentic. Even if I can't be authentic to the rest of the world, I can be authentic here.
right.
Reese's is back. You still
Okay.
here, Reese's?
Had us worried for a second, Reese.
New to it.
You good?
I'm
But
good.
Reese's, you back, boo.
I'm back, baby.
Okay, good.
yeah, but I
It,
understand the
it, it,
feelings because I have side effects from it, like sleeping all the time. And me, I'm a neat freak, like I'm a clean freak, and I already know I be going through something when I let my apartment get junky or something. I'm like, oh nah, let me go ahead and clean up. So
and you know
those,
what's so crazy is I'll clean up my apartment, I'll go to work, I'll do everything else, Miss Debonair. But then still, I can't sleep.
right,
I'm up to like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, especially on the weekends. And like tonight, we gained an hour.
right,
We gained an hour. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So I gained an hour. So, like, to me, that's winning. And that should be winning.
Yeah,
right.
I get it. When do you sleep? Do you sleep at all?
I sleep. You know what? I sleep when I should be working. Like I work from 6:30 in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and on the days that I'm not sleeping or I'm not working, I'm sleeping. Like today, I didn't get up till like 4:30 this afternoon.
Oh,
Like
Man,
could it be
really,
hormonal too? Have you had your hormones checked?
I have,
You good
I
on that
have.
end?
I just had them checked.
Uh, well, it's very important that you get sleep. 'Cause that could be, what a,
hello?
what affects your mood the most.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because if you're not getting enough sleep, you're gonna be grouchy, you're gonna be moody, you're gonna be depressed, you're gonna be all kind of stuff. So whether it's,
And what's crazy is on days that I'm supposed to be at work and I'm up all day, sometimes 24 hours a day, and it's not even nothing that I'm going through. It's just I can't sleep.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah, been there too.
That happens to me a lot of times as well.
Therapy would be good for some, if for nothing else, someone who could be a sounding board. Exactly. OCD, anxiety, depression, insomnia, they all have something in common. You had your thyroid checked?
You know, my everything has like everything's been checked. I'm serious. Like I've had a blood panel on everything, and it's just when I sleep, I sleep. When I don't, I don't.
Yeah, I understand that. But I'm the type, I'm up all night because I write, but I be sleep now. I'm gonna get my 8 hours. You gotta get your sleep
But
some
see,
kind of way.
and my thing is, I don't know my outlet for anything. Like I don't know if I'm a writer, I'm a dreamer. I don't know. I just don't know.
But you have to start and try. You know what I mean? Like if you like to write, start writing and see where that goes. If whatever, what are your dreams of? If you dream of doing something, try to do something that's working towards that dream.
And I've never thought about it in that way.
Yeah, whatever it is, the smallest step. They say the journey of a million miles begins with a single step. You got to start somewhere.
I just feel like, I'm going to leave so many people behind if I succeed that won't succeed, that it scares me.
Why would that scare you?
I don't know, Michelle. Like, I don't know. Like, I want everybody that's around my circle is so small that I want them all
But
to
your circle
succeed.
ain't meant to go everywhere with you. Didn't we just talk about self preservation? You got to do what's best for you. How could you say you don't want to succeed because it might hurt somebody else? That makes no sense.
I don't know.
You
It's
doing
just
good
like
should be good for the collective. You
my
doing good should
sister
be good for everyone. You know what I mean? Everyone who
is 10
cares.
years younger than me, but she's my best friend. And I don't want to see her left behind in anything. I want to see her succeed in everything, if that makes any sense.
I guess. I I guess. I mean, but you got to do good before you can help anybody else. So you saying you gonna sit and be look and just fail at everything and not do anything because you're afraid that she won't do anything? So y'all both not gonna do anything?
And what's sad is I believe that the cycle that she's going through in this point in time of her life, she's not going to succeed. And I want her to hear me loudly in these conversations.
I don't even know what to say because I guess where I am, I can't. I, how can you care about what she's doing more than you care about yourself?
I, I guess internally, I feel like she's my baby more than she's my sister, and I want for her to be great.
But you need to set an example for her more so. I don't. You know what I mean? Like that. That makes no sense. But I don't know. I look. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. If you're not gonna do anything because you're afraid of her failing or not doing anything, then both of you won't be doing anything. So neither one of you wins. So,
Right.
but if you attempt and you try
What's
and you
sad is,
succeed, then you are able to help her
what's sad
better
is
herself. You're at a better place to help her if you do that.
my family depends on me for so much more, and
No,
I
I
don't
get it.
understand.
I get it. But the thing is, your
I
family
don't
can't depend on you if you're
understand
not doing nothing. You gotta, if you know,
like they cannot want.
I, 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 I don't even know where to go with this. Miss Debonair, you
They
here? You
can't.
want to be here?
And I get what y'all are saying, but it's just like, yeah, want what I want, and I get that, but I want for with me. Like I don't want any weak link in my team.
I get it. But if you love your family, right? You love your family. You got to expect that they love you too. So don't you think they want you to succeed? How can you say that you don't want to be better because you're afraid that they won't be better? Don't you think they want you to be the best you that you can be?
Yeah,
I don't
you
even
definitely got
know
that
if they
catalyst for
identify
growth.
anything that I'm going through.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got. I mean, not to say that you got to be good for them, but since you're saying to me that you don't want to do good because of them, then why wouldn't you do better or attempt to strive to do more so that you can help them do more, or at least give them something to look up to if that's your younger sister.
Yeah, it's just I feel like how you want to take on somebody else's burdens, and I could be speaking from a place of selfishness, but I want to take on the burdens of, hey, give me this and give me that. Because at this point in time in life, you going to the left and I'm trying to go to the right, and I want to take you to the right with me. But I can't take you to the right with me when you don't even know how to get there.
Right. But you can't take her to the right with you if you don't even go to the right.
That's right.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
my
Like,
sister is
and I
my
say the same
only
thing about
sister.
my mom. She gave birth to me, and I be trying my best to do everything for her, in lieu of the things that I need to do for myself. But at some point, like I was just
And
saying,
what's sad
I can't do
and
it.
what's sad is, Michelle, what's sad is my mom had two children and I'm a rainbow child. My sister is 10 years younger than, and she did everything that I did not do. She has the potential to be great, but I don't know how to tell her that she has that potential. I've told
You
her,
can't
but I don't
tell.
know that
You
she
can't
gets it.
tell anybody about anything. Like Sexy Skydive was saying, you gotta show her. You gotta show her if she sees that someone around her is doing something. amazing, something great, something better than what she knows, then maybe she will see that, it's other things out there. Whatever that is. But you don't, you once you know better, you do better. If she doesn't know one way or the other, then she's just gonna be stuck where she is. You can't tell her, hey, it's something better out there. You gotta show her, hey, it's something better out there.
I've showed her. I've told her. I've left the place that I was born and raised. Never look back. And I want her to do the same thing. Don't look at where you are. Don't look where you are in your surroundings. You're college educated. And it's just like I can't penetrate
I
her.
get it, but look, Tanara, this ain't something we gonna solve. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Because, at some point you're gonna have to realize that, you she got her own life to live, just like you got your own life to live. And look, using my
Yeah.
mom as an example, who probably on here lurking right now. I be like, she done lived her life. I gotta live. I gotta live mine. You know what I mean? Like, I can't.
And that's what I'm trying to start doing now. I'm trying to live my life. I just, I don't want resentment in life. I don't want people to think that I just left them behind because I'm greater than, or what God has for me is greater than.
Yeah. Gotta love Jones said it's not your job to tell her she has potential. That's her life. She has to live it. You can only control your own actions. You can want the best for anyone, but you can't force someone. I get it. You back, Mr. Debonair?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just listening. Well, yeah, to what the piggyback off Michelle, growth is a blessing. And when you bless, God bless you in abundance. You elevate everything around you. People think of elevation that it's like something that's monetary or financial. You know, if that grows, everything else around you should grow spiritually, your family, your friends, because you're in a leadership position. You bring those other people around you that's also blessed. You elevate them also, and the people who not will be left behind. That's part of the weed and seed of growth. So that's not
And that's
directly
what's
telling
crazy.
someone that, but when you growth and you have these people that help boost you up, because growth ain't just a self thing. That's part of it, but you also need a community around you.
And that's what's crazy. When you got to think about it in this way, when we really don't have that community, besides, I feel like, and so many people may not see this, but besides Harley Quinn, because sometimes I feel like I am Harley Quinn. I am crazy, insane, all in the same time. I use Harley Quinn and me and my sister in a lot of my pictures. I love my sister. I will never stop loving her. I just want her to know she is great.
Okay. I
Okay.
get it. I get it. I just
But yeah,
think
but definitely
that
don't
you
sell
gotta
yourself short for nobody else. Not even for family.
And that's something that Miss Debonair, and that's something that I got to learn how to deal with.
at some
Yeah.
point you have to ask yourself if you are masking your fears of success by inserting your sister in it. That's what somebody said. Are you using your sister as an excuse?
And I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I just don't want to leave her behind. And that could be a human instinct and not a me instinct. And I just want her to be better than where she is right now.
Okay. 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 Mr. Devin, you still around?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
I don't even know where to go. Tanari, look, I wish my best for you, for your sister. I mean, gotta love Jones got a point. He was like, go to counseling because there's some things that you gotta figure out. Like you gotta figure that out. That's nothing that we can sit here and pontificate on what's right, what's wrong, how to do this. I could sit here and tell you all day that I don't understand. I don't understand. But you gotta be strong for you, period. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And this has turned way deeper than what is supposed to have been for me. So let's get back onto something that we get out.
Yeah, okay. Let me stop. I was up looking. No, I get. No, I don't want it to be deep. I want everybody to feel okay. I don't mind talking about whatever y'all want to talk about. And I understand we all got our issues and our problems and things we got to work through. I get it, and it's good to talk through it. But I don't know the answers. I'm not a licensed therapist. I don't know.
And so, like I said, let's just kiki on
But
something else.
okay, let's go, Kiki. Let's Kiki. Okay, we moving on.
Let's kiki.
Okay, we was talking about.
Yes.
Look, we was talking about Lil Boosie, Tasha K. Okay, we talk about
I'm,
Tasha K and going
I'm,
in on Wendy Williams and the whole Nicki Minaj situation, right? What I just pulled up, this link that somebody had put in the thing was like Tasha K that went in on Nicki Minaj's boyfriend way worse than Wendy Williams has. Did y'all know that?
oh wow, let's see the
Mhm.
tweets.
Hold on, they posted this. Hold on, let me
Went in
play it.
on him before they was even married.
Can y'all hear
Yeah.
that? That nigga
Yeah.
got no Grammy, but she got a rapist that can't pay damn bill in that house. So they like did Nikki know about this before she, was kissing ass with little Boosie online?
Oh, the barbershop
She
spoke
knew.
to him.
She knew.
But the thing is, Wendy only said that he had a murder conviction and a rape conviction. That's all she said. She didn't say nothing as derogatory as that. So why you going in on
And
Wendy as hard, but
she
not
knew.
going in on Tasha K? Now you didn't invite Tasha K on your platform, not knowing that she done dragged you on her platform.
She knew. She knew.
You think she knew?
She got her in. Yeah, she got her in the hands coming together to try to stir the narrative of what it is.
Uh,
Nikki said at a function, she was with another celebrity, and when they walked up to Wendy, um, I guess Nikki was kind of walking away, and she overheard Wendy tell the person she was with, like, "Why is you with her? I don't like her." I think that would have hate Snap. And Nikki was like, she don't know why Wendy would say that. They ain't never had no beef. But Wendy told another person, another celebrity, like, why you with her? I don't like her.
I don't know.
So that's what the beef
And
is.
I said, oops, and
I don't get it. I don't understand any of
I,
it.
I I mean, I had a little sympathy for Wendy because okay, it's different. We sit around each other. Okay, Michelle may beef with Man Hands or may beef with Bootsy. We keep it amongst us, black people. You get what I'm saying? Wendy taking on a platform full of crackers and talk bad about black people and create this
When you say
narrative.
we
You
keep it
know,
among us, you don't think no white people watching us?
not as many that
I
watch.
believe it,
We
but
pretty
not
much
as many
in
that
our
watch Wendy,
community.
because if we think about it, Wendy always wore those blonde wigs because she channeled the white woman.
Right.
Let's be clear on this.
Yeah.
That's just like, we get around white people be like, oh, that's ghetto. But then we get pissed off when they say that same shit back to us. You get what I'm saying? Like, why you getting in front of these crackers saying all this and that, but you praising these white people on your same show that have done worse than what we done? You get what I'm saying? Like, she good for doing that. Like, she talk about black people is in the worst, nasty way, but then these white people,
You don't think
she'll
she talk about
justify the
everybody
stuff that.
equally? You don't think she talk about them all?
No,
No,
But they
hell no.
no
but they mad
way.
at
Hell
TMZ
no.
too.
Hell
TMZ
no.
talk about everybody. They mad at
Hell
Hell
TMZ.
no. Not
no.
equally.
Hell no,
No.
Michelle.
For real?
Hell no.
Not hell no.
Hell no.
Not
And I'm
equally.
with
No
Wait a minute,
Michelle
percentage.
let me
Hell
pull
to
up
the
what
no,
Wendy
no, no.
let me hear what Wendy said about her. Hold on.
So we are to assume she's married. But I think that she probably will start a family right away. And can you imagine a burgeoning belly with these burgeoning hips? I mean, the plastic of it all. You know what I mean? And she's gonna have a big belly and she's short, and she's got the boobs and the hips. And I don't know what he does for a living. I just know that he did time in jail for he's a sex offender by showing the Mr. and Mrs.
So
Moms
that is
and
what Wendy said about it. She basically she went in on Nikki's body and all of that.
Like that ain't
But
have nothing
but
to
she
do with
talk
nothing.
about us bad more than she talk about everybody else.
Yeah, white people, nah, she don't slander them like that. Nah. She kind of smooth over their stuff
Nah,
and
You
try to
don't
make it
think
seem
so?
like, nah, she'll smooth over their
nah.
stuff and she'll try to justify, well, I can understand, and
But
oh,
TMZ drags everybody. They will post somebody's mugshot 15 times and talk about and follow the damn case all the way to court and pull the damn document. They do that to white, black, purple, green, yellow. And nobody ever goes in on Harvey Levin the way they be going in on Wendy.
see,
But they didn't go all the
Harvey,
way in on their own when it
Harvey,
happened.
Harvey know his realms, and Harvey don't be trying to slander people and
What?
try to demean them. I
Wait,
mean,
what?
he report real stuff. Wendy got a real derogatory, belittling a
I
way
don't
of
think I want to
talk about
agree
black
with
people.
that. You know
It's
why?
only black people.
I don't. But I only talk about black people. They do the same thing to me. They say the same thing to me. You be dragging, King. You be dragging.
But
But I
Hey, but
only talk about black
but
people.
that's with in our
but
community. We ain't broadcast to no white
White
people.
people watch me too.
Yeah, but Wendy's show is
but
predominantly white.
Oh God.
and your voice
She
of
in the
reason
white.
is different.
Her category, her competitors like Ellen and all them other people. She ain't competing against nobody black. You looking at audience, the people that work with her, man, they all white.
I would disagree with you on that. I mean, I guess like
So
Honey Black
so
said,
I guess I'm trying to figure out
it
like
seems
with
worse
DJ.
because Wendy is black. Is that why? Because she's black talking about black people? Because Harvey Levin talks
But my
about black
whole
people
thing
as
is
well. And he drags.
with
Nah, not
DJ,
like how she do.
like he goes between Nikki and Wendy. How is
Harvey
that
sure
balance?
does.
Because you never heard him say anything negative about any of them.
I've heard they write a lot of hit pieces on TMZ. Trust and believe they do. And I think that Harvey Levin gets a pass because he uses those people in front of the camera, like Van Lathan, who he fired, like that other black guy who's still there, and like those little white college students that be in there. He used them as his mouthpiece. So technically, the drags don't be coming from him, but the whole right on the site are all he approves each and every one of them.
Right.
So I just be feeling some kind of way when people kind of drag Wendy and others like them, black women in particular, for saying the same things that white media do. And I'm with Gotta Love Jones. Like, why we even care about white people? The white people watch it. Who cares what they say and what they do? This is our voice, and if that's the way she feel about it, why can't she have her opinion like everybody else? We all sit up there and talk about, Nicki Minaj's plastic butt, plastic hips, or whatever. It's something I don't understand. What difference does it make whether Wendy says it or someone else?
No.
So my whole thing is, and I'm about to bring something to the forefront. Is Kevin Hart put out a video 2 days ago in his narrative, and no one has dragged him on that.
And he's black. So what's your point?
No one has dragged.
Everybody's dragging him. He's black.
Okay. And the rebuttal what you saying about the black guy on TMZ, the dude you talking about the dude with the dread? Ain't that Harvey's son?
I don't know nothing about that.
That's his son. They look just alike. He's just a black version. If you look at them, they look just
Harvey
alike.
Levin is gay. He ain't got no son.
That man ain't gay. That's his son. If you look at them, they look just alike.
Mr. Devin, I'm hanging up on you.
I swear, I think
And gay.
I didn't understand you bringing up Kevin Hart. I don't understand what y'all. I'm lost again.
No,
but
even if we go back to her radio,
y'all drag. I feel like people drag Wendy because she's at the top of the food chain when it comes to gossipers, and she's allegedly African American. I don't know what her heritage is, but at the end of the day, I just feel like people do that. People do that to us as women. It's like you can't say it, but Harvey Levin can say it. You can't say it, but Media Takeout can say it. You can't say it, but all these other outlets, People Magazine can say it, but you can't say it. And so I'm always on Wendy's side when it comes to that. And I know a lot of people aren't, but yeah, I didn't see, like, she didn't say anything rated R. And then when you hear what Tasha K said in comparison to it, and for Nicki Minaj to be partnering with Tasha K on top of that, it's like, where is that coming from? And like y'all say, she knew, but she didn't care. And perhaps that's true, but what she said was worse than what Wendy said. Hold on, I'm gonna play it again.
Oh no. Nah.
Oops, I turned off the thing. Hold on. My phone went off. She said she ain't got no Grammy. She said she ain't got no Grammy, but she got a rapist. So she said, worse things about Nicki's boyfriend or husband or whatever you want to call it. And the Shade Room, exactly, mouth open story, jump out. Wendy ain't called the Kardashians plastic. She used to work. She didn't call Kim plastic. She don't.
Hell no. And she went to the whole house.
Well, I don't know. Maybe because I don't watch Wendy like that.
And I knew.
I don't watch Wendy like that, but I believe that she on the Kardashian payroll.
Yeah,
I knew Wendy was foul.
So is Harvey Levin.
When Wendy did a topic about Lindsay Lohan and Blac Chyna ain't nearly done in the public what Lindsay Lohan had done, and she sit up there and praise Lindsay Lohan and dog Blac Chyna and dogged her.
Boy, I guess.
She vicious when it comes to black people.
But why does it have to be vicious when it comes to black people? Maybe that's just her opinion when it comes to those particular celebrities.
But not like, don't get in front of these white people and paint these black people.
What do you mean? Don't get in front of these white people. That is problematic. I don't understand. Like everything is in front of white people. What we doing right now is in front of white people. What we do on YouTube is in front of white people. What do you mean?
That's
Don't get
true.
in front of these white people.
True, but
But
they're
your
the minority.
core,
Hers are the majority.
your core, your
You
core,
don't know that for a fact. You don't
Michelle.
know what's the minority or what's the majority. You don't know the stats. So how can you say that?
You could just look at her audience.
I just feel like
You
your
can look at her
core
damn audience.
of us that
Come
pay
on,
for
Michelle. We
Patreon
ain't gonna
every
do this,
month,
Michelle. We ain't
we're
gonna
all
do this.
black.
Watch a whole week of Wendy. A
No.
whole week of Wendy, and you tell me come Friday, out of those topics, when she talk about black people, if she say something nice.
Okay.
Watch Wendy the whole week. That should be making my nutsack boil. Like it's very vile. Like I can't stand when black people do that shit.
But
Oh, that
everything
makes me
she's
mad.
saying,
What's that?
mouth open, want to call in? Sure, you can call in.
But my whole thing is
I
like
would
now,
never.
Michelle,
Me and
you
you can
got
beef,
me,
Michelle.
Miss
I am not gonna
Dabney,
get in front of white people
and
and dog
Reese's
you out.
Reese's.
Hold on, one at a time. I can't hear y'all. Wait a minute. Wait, Miss Debonair, what you say?
I would never. Me and you can be beef, and we'll get on this YouTube streets in our black sector where our majority look like us and talk like us, and me go on a white platform and dog you out in a platform where
This
all these
is a white
other these
platform.
non-black folks
Entire YouTube is
perpetuate
a
a
white
stereotype.
platform. Period.
But she don't never say, oh, these people are millionaires. These people donate. They go back to their community. They start jobs. They open these foundations. They do this and do that. She say straight negative. She don't never say kudos for you doing this, for you doing that. But if you cheat on your husband, she gonna talk about you like a dog. If your family member does something wrong, she gonna talk about you like a dog.
But that's TMZ. That's TMZ every day. That's gossip, period. That's why I don't understand your logic. That's just gossip. Like, I'm not going to talk about you getting an award over you getting locked up. I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because I'm going to get the most clicks and views off your mugshot.
When white people do the same shit, oh, she got all kinds of funny stuff to justify it. Oh, he's young, he's a millionaire. Of course, who's gonna be faithful when you're a millionaire? You're a top guy and you look like how you do. You're tall and you got good hair. But let a black person say that. Oh yeah, Future was out with one of his baby mamas.
I agree with you.
That ghetto shit. You know those terminologies.
You giving white people
those
too much
words
power.
that's associated with us. She throw
You
that out.
giving white people, you giving her too much power. Here's the thing, Mr. Debonair. That is her opinion, whether it's right or wrong. You can't sit there and stand in judgment of her because she like white people. She like the Kardashians better than she like Black China. That's her opinion. That's her opinion. And she has every right to have it on her platform.
And I agree with that. But have you ever thought about it? Like, in this case, like Michelle, my hair is just as long as Black China's real hair. I'm not dark skinned. I may not be the brightest bright, but I'm caramel. But she ain't checking for us like she checking for them.
That may be true. But I mean, why is that our problem? If that's the case, we need to build our own platforms. We need to start, bigging up our own people. We need to choose people who do check for us. So for us to sit here and be mad at her because she has an opinion or she feels a certain kind of way, I don't give a damn. Like I just feel like she's a gamer. She's not doing anything
and she can
other
have her
than
opinion.
male
I
dominated.
feel like
She's not doing anything other
I
than
feel,
Harvey Levin, who's a white
and
gay
you're right.
male. She's not doing anything other than Media Takeout, who's a black gay male. She's not doing
And
anything
you're right.
other
No.
And you're right. We should all have our opinions on everything. I am not gonna disagree with you on that.
Watch Wendy Williams interview. Watch Wendy's interview with Drea Michelle. That was the most nastiest, disrespectful. Man, that girl kept her cool. If that was
But
you
here's the
or
thing:
any other woman, they
the
would have
people
knocked
you
her
keep
out.
bringing up, Mr. Debonair, the people you keep bringing up, I don't even know if they want respect. Okay, you talk about these clout chasing social climbers, Drea Michelle, Black China, they're all like socialites. So I mean, when she interviewed Kenya Moore, Nene Leakes, or whoever else, she seemed pretty nice to me. It just depends on how she feel about certain people, and you can't sit there and say she doesn't have a right to feel the way she feels about certain people.
Okay, her beef with Nene. Nene not a clout chaser. Her beef with Nene was totally on her and the nasty things that she said. She tried to perpetuate us as these ghetto, good for nothing, less than
But
black
look,
folk.
a lot of us call Nene ghetto and good for nothing. But are you roasting and gagging the same people who all up in YouTube calling her moose and calling her ghetto and calling her all these other things?
No, I just think she got a nasty attitude. But Wendy started that shit.
Oh no!
She tried to make that lady feel like her accomplishment ain't worthy enough, that she ain't rich enough. Like Nene,
because a lot of people felt that way. Not just Wendy. A lot of people felt like Nene Leakes and a lot of reality stars didn't warrant the same attention as real celebrities because they came up as reality stars.
And what's sad is
a lot of people feel that way. Not just Wendy.
Right. But
it's like our Drea Michelle and our other light skinned sisters. It's just they were on a come up. They were clout chasing. They were not here for us.
Hold on, y'all. We got somebody on the line. I gotta put everybody on mute because it's clicking noise. Hold on. 12.29. I mean 12.99. Hello. Hold on. Wait. I don't have you on speaker. Hold on. I think I got you now. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
Blessed morning to you. How are you?
Zakia. Hey.
Zakia.
Hey, Zakia.
So happy you right now.
You said
I'm so happy you right now, Mr. Debonair.
You said you happy?
Hot with him right now.
Oh, you hot with Mr. Debonair. Okay, go ahead. I was trying by myself to roast him. He wouldn't listen.
Mr. Debonair.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good at yourself.
The calm before the storm.
Mr. Debonair, my boo.
All right, mouth open story jump out. Let's hear it.
I don't understand us as a people, right? Wendy talk. That's her job. Wendy started from nothing. Like, look her way up to where she started working for $3.50 to where she is now in a male-dominated business. And I don't see black people, especially, getting down on Harvey Levin for living off of black people. Wendy's going to change for Harvey go even deeper than what Wendy does.
I agree.
Wendy's story, what she's talking about, is coming from Harvey Levin. But I don't see people ripping him down. And until I see my people ripping him down the way they rip Wendy down, That's when I'm gonna join.
My point is, it's not a balance. TMZ equally go in with all races. Wendy is not that, don't have that same balance when it comes to blacks versus non-blacks. She is way more vicious with black people than white. TMZ don't discriminate. If you got some juicy going on, they gonna take you down. They don't give a care. But that bothered me that Nicki
TMZ
Minaj,
is
and
the
I
most
love.
racist website. Have you ever been in their comment section?
Yeah, hey, go to World Star Hip Hop. It's the same
Look,
thing.
look.
I mean, that's what they do. It's a lot of racist trolls. If you go on any platform that have
TMZ
a
in
comment
itself is
section,
racist. Half the
they
time
hate it.
they don't even know Mary J. Blige from Taraji P. Henson. So for you,
And that's true. And that's fact.
That's true. But what I hate is both Nicki and Wendy are powerful black women that I love to see make it big. But her whole comment was to say, hey, Nicki had this Fendi collection line that's limited that made over $1 million just off a limited collection. So she went from saying, oh, Nicki came out with a line to say, oh, she just got married to this rapist and murderer. Oh, and by the way, oh, I see she got something in common. Her brother is a rapist. Like, how you go from talking about this lady clothing line for 2 seconds and then say, oh, she just married this rapist. Also, her brother is a rapist. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was pure slander.
Mr. Debonair, hold on. Go ahead, Zakia.
Let me share a little piece of me. As a survivor of sexual abuse, I don't give a fuck about Nicki. Nicki supports them. She married to one. She was hanging out with 6ix9ine. My brother is one. I don't give a fuck about Nicki.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so people not due for a second chance. So when I go out and make a mistake that I done years ago as a younger adult, as an adolescent, you still gonna hold me to that? I'm incapable of being reformed, changed, better person, saved, a husband, a father.
You holding R.
Because I
Kelly
made
to
one
some stuff that
mistake
happened
that
10, 20
defines
years
me.
ago. Why you not holding him? Why not hold him to it?
So Michelle, nobody ain't due for a change. Can't nobody prove themselves different. You telling me about one mistake that's my character for the rest of my life?
One mistake. I thought he murdered somebody too.
He did.
That's 2 mistakes.
It's people right now that y'all may look up to that made plenty of mistakes, but they were formed and changed.
Okay, but listen, Mr. Debonair, that doesn't erase their past. It would be different if she would have came out. If people been talking about his past since he came out.
That don't define who they are now.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But their past is who they are now. You can't be who you are now without what happens in your past.
That don't define your future. You judge me on who I am
my
now.
Point is,
not who I
you can't
was.
erase history. Period. So
that's true.
You can't expect.
But how fair is that?
It's not fair. It's not. Life isn't fair. But you can't expect people not to talk about his past when that is a part of his past. Ain't nobody gonna ignore that. Don't nobody. You think they gonna give you the same courtesy if you were coming up and you had a criminal history and you came out and you were running for mayor? People not gonna say he was arrested before ever, even though you're a better person. You in school, like that's life.
That's true, but that's a disgusting thing for an adult to say. Yeah, this person was a murderer and a rapist.
But how is that a disgusting thing when that person was a murderer and a rapist?
That's still unfair.
I think you're saying that because this murderer and this rapist married Nicki Minaj, but anybody else, you would want that person to marry your sister or to date your sister? If your sister introduced you to somebody and was like, they just got out of jail for murder, you'd be looking at him sideways.
If I believe there is a reformed person, see, that's the part in believing in God and having Christ in your life, because you won't be defining no one that they done in the past relevant as to the person they are now when they showing you something different. You get what I'm saying? Well, who brings that up on somebody?
But you're
I'm
saying
refer
showing
you as
you
a
something
rapist
different. You
and
don't know
murderer
that
because
man.
you did it.
How is he showing you something different? You don't know him. How
I'm
is he?
just saying that,
He been on live with guns in his
you
pocket. He's
you
been.
don't know that
They
he's
say
still
he
that
be
same
verbally
person.
abusive. How is he showing us something different?
I mean, how has he not? The question is, you giving him the lesser of the benefit of the doubt, but what makes you think that he's still that person?
I don't know him. I don't know what he is. I'm just going by what
I'm just saying. You saying, oh,
going by.
what make you think he's a better person? What make you think he's
But the
still a
thing
bad
is,
person?
when you apply for a job, people look at your resume. We don't know nothing about you. We just know what's on paper. Same thing with your criminal past. People look at your criminal past. They don't know nothing about you. They see you just got out of jail for murder and for raping somebody. So of course, that's a part of your past. They know you. So until they get to know you personally, that is what people gonna judge you by. That is the world. That ain't got nothing to do with him personally because he married Nicki Minaj. That's anybody walking this earth right now. And while it's unfortunate, while it's not God-like for us to look at somebody and say, "Oh, he murdered somebody," it's human nature to look at to hear that about somebody or to know that about somebody, to look at them sideways like, "Oh my God, he killed somebody. What is it about this person that he took a life?"
Our whole existence is to live Christ-like. And God don't see us like that, because if not, we can't be redeemed, we can't repent, we can't go to heaven if we just judge on something that we did in the past.
But repenting, all of that comes with an act.
I mean,
if I don't know him,
it's that
I've
thinking.
never met him. I don't know anything about him. I haven't had a conversation with him. How is he to repent to me? I don't know anything about this man.
That's the thing, because if you had a business and this man came to you, this man came to you, say, "Hey, I'm qualified to do this. I'm qualified to do that. I got a pass. I'm changed. I
got a pass. I murdered somebody. I happen to have taken a life." Okay, sure. Come on in. Come on into my house. Come on. Yes. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Not saying not to be cautious, because I mean, a couple nights I would give him a chance. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be a couple nights I might sleep with one eye open and my wallet in my pocket. But until he proved me the otherwise, I mean, I'm not.
Until he proved you otherwise. So until he murdered another person, until he already murdered one. That's a fact. So until he murdered somebody else, you don't give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. I
gotta hang up on that one. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I go to people with a clean slate. I don't judge nobody unless the character they present.
You are more Christ-like than Christ himself, because I can't, like, if somebody comes to me and says they murdered somebody, they murdered, they have violated one of the 10 commandments openly and killed somebody. Okay,
it was a murder. I'm
just saying, there is no way for me to ignore that and be like, "Oh, they might be a good person. Let me get him this job in my house with my children and my," no.
And when Christ was on the crucifix, and he was next to a murderer and a thief.
I'm not Christ. I'm not Christ. That's why I said you are more Christ-like than Christ himself, because
I don't think that's
people.
I judge people off character.
We are going to look at that. We're going to take all the information that is given, and we're going to make an informed decision, i.e., I don't know if I'm high.
I would never judge no one.
Okay, but that's not judging anyone. Mr. Debonair.
I can't believe you, Michelle. I'm so disappointed in you. And Zakia.
I'm sorry. Zakia, what do you think?
I am very disappointed in Mr. Debonair. I didn't know he was so blinded.
I think Mr. Debonair is trolling me. He gotta be.
No, I'm dead serious, man. everyone come to me with a clean slate, man. I don't look in your back
That's
pages.
not a clean slate. He just got out of jail for murder.
I don't judge them about that. They come to me with a clean slate. I don't care. It's your character, what you present to me.
You are
you present yourself as a bad person.
Like than God himself. Like
I ain't gonna judge you. I mean, people change, man. I done seen so many good people that made some mistakes in their past.
But you got to know them probably without knowing what their background was.
Probably 9 times out of 10, I ain't know.
But exactly, you weren't in a position where you had to hire them based on what is written on their criminal background or their resume or whatever the case may be. So when there's a situation where it's in black and white, you can't do nothing but judge what's in black and white. Like when you hire somebody, you don't hire them saying, "Oh, they look like a good person. I know they can do these spreadsheets for me." You know what I'm saying? You look on their resume and see if they are able to do these spreadsheets. Like if they have the amount of experience required to do the things that you need them to do. But if somebody comes to you and you want them working around your kids or something, you pull up their criminal history and they just got out of jail for murder. You think I'm gonna let them work around my kids? You think I'm gonna have them in my house? You think I'm gonna have them around me?
Ain't nothing wrong with being cautious.
Ain't nothing wrong with being cautious. You're right, but like you said, you would give them a benefit of the doubt, thinking that they won't murder again because they've already done it one time.
I'm gonna rebuttal your evil Wendy Williams statements.
But see, the thing is, if you stole something, maybe. I mean, and even with that, it's like, well, he's a robber. He might come in, he robbed the bank. He gonna rob me too. You know what I mean? Like, you give people the benefit of the doubt based on what? Based on what you know about them, right?
Yeah.
So if you know that they are a robber, a cheater, a stealer, a liar, a murderer, don't you base how you treat them, or not how you treat them, but your decision about them entering your life based on those facts?
I'm gonna just say, challenge yourself, the better side of you, and open up your heart and your mind.
I would rather err on the side of caution,
and also be cautious.
Exactly, I would rather err on the side of caution, i.e., saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I have to pass on you," than to say, "Okay, I'll give you an opportunity to slash my throat like you did that last person."
Awful. That is awful.
How is that awful?
I'm gonna bless you with an open mind and a loving heart.
God
everybody that you meet, and don't judge them. And I hope they don't tell you they damn criminal record.
God bless me with a mind, honey, and a forethought. Like I can see the future sometimes, and if you done kill somebody, chances are you might do it again.
Now that man walking around might grab your arm, you might have a fly on you, a piece of lint, and he touching you, screaming and damn hollering because you think he trying to kill you.
Especially if he got a gun in his pocket, like he did on that damn live he did with Nicki Minaj. You'd already killed somebody. You got clips in your pocket.
Ready to take somebody out.
So my thing is, you've done it once. You probably feel more comfortable doing it again.
Right.
It'd be easy the next time. I'm good on you. I'm good.
Yeah, Nicki probably ain't the best woman for him. She probably helped perpetuate that thug in him instead of showing him a better way of life to say, hey, we ain't in the hood no more. We up in Beverly Hills living a good life. Let me show you. Let me show you a different way of life and stop using him as a bodyguard,
And that's exactly what he is, her bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's scared of him. And her manager's probably scared of him. Everybody probably scared of him.
Yeah. I'd be working in another room while he got that clip in his pocket.
Look at you. You Mr. I don't judge anybody. I'm so Mr. Debonair, really?
Oh yeah. Hey. I'm a cool dude. I don't judge, but I ain't stupid. My mama ain't raised no damn fool.
What'd you say, Zaki? I can't hear you.
I'm starting to believe you. I think Mr. Debonair is trolling.
You know he is. Well, he's a barber.
I'm dead serious. I don't judge people. I don't care to know nobody's background. I want a clean slate. because
Well, I don't care.
I don't want to know that stuff and judge people ahead of time. You get what I'm saying? That's not fair.
I don't care to know. Like, if I'm just meeting you, sure. But if it comes a part where, you know, I don't know. Well, look, we might get married or something, and I find out your background that you murdered somebody. I don't think we get married. I don't know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Before we have sex, I got to know your background. Like,
Yeah, well,
you crazy? Because I got some good old dividends. So
how you gonna know the back? There is no resume that says she crazy. He crazy. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, you won't know till after you done did it.
that's crazy. Am I talking too loud?
Beating on your door with a frying pan. But anyway,
yeah.
Doc, you still there?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I just don't understand. What do you think about all of them three partnering together for the mess?
I'm ready for it.
Well, they're not strong enough as singers, so they have to come together. You know how they do.
How many years did he do? Did he do like 7 years?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So he was good and hard in prison.
Mm-hmm. No, he did more than that because he did 7 for the rape, and then he turned around and did. No, he did 7 for the murder, then like 4 for the rape, then something like that.
Oh, he did like 11, 12 years?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, shoot. You know what they say about the men that did do more than 5, 10 years in prison? Never mind.
So, Michelle, you telling me you ain't finna watch the Man Hands and Boots Nicki Minaj interview?
Y'all can tell me about it.
You a
I don't like Nicki Minaj's voice. Like her speaking voice, it just irks me. And y'all know how I feel about Tasha K and Man. So, you know,
to freedom.
If
I'm gonna call you out in the chat, Michelle. I'm gonna say, Michelle, press 1 if you're in the chat. If I see a 1,
you can do that. You won't see me.
You got a hidden name that you be under the chats under.
It's either ATLN, Michelle ATLN Brown, or I am ATLN. So,
yeah, right. You got an undercover name floating out there.
I don't.
Because I spoke to you one time. You were like, "Hey, Mr. Debonair." I'm like, "I don't know that person. I must be Michelle."
Y'all gonna tell me exactly. Gotta love Jones. Mr. Debonair gonna give us the rundown.
Oh yeah, I'm watching it. I want to see what they talk about. I don't think it's gonna be about Wendy though. I think it might be about Cardi.
Mouth open, story, jump out. Why you so quiet?
I'm listening. I was just thinking, Ding Dong is gonna lose his mind.
Oh.
We have to keep watch over Ding Dong because Ding Dong might lose his mind and do something really stupid.
Ding Dong gonna be all right.
It's gonna be Michelle's fault.
I'm sure they gonna say the same thing about me when they see Tasha K on the Housewives tomorrow.
It was a scheme set up by Michelle.
Right. My thing is, I've been there already. I've been on the show 10, 15 times, so I ain't tripping.
What's she doing on their machine?
They put a clip of her live stream when she was talking about Portia and Dennis, and Dennis cheating on Portia. So that's what they're gonna be talking about throughout the episode tomorrow night. And they put a big, they had her on there talking, the clip of the video.
Michelle, did you and Sheree ever reconcile?
We ain't got no reason to reconcile.
Oh, okay.
We good. She was in her feelings, not me. Ding Dong gonna be mad tomorrow. They are, I guess.
He's gonna be because the last time that Mr. Manhunt was on there, he spazzed out. So he's gonna really spaz out because both of them are gonna be there and he's still not there.
But when they on there today or yesterday?
I didn't know I didn't listen to the show.
Yeah, they were on there yesterday.
Yesterday.
All of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
They weren't there physically. They called in.
Oh. Also, he probably did a video going off then.
He probably already know. Yeah.
Y'all think Nicki Minaj paid for her ring?
Yeah. Who else paid for it? You think the man been in jail for 10, 11 years? You think he got $1.1 million to put on a ring?
Not at all. I wish my girl.
He got his everything.
She bought her ring and his ring too.
His dress, everything.
I mean, what does he do? How does he make his money? I don't know. I mean,
Right.
I may be wrong.
Right.
He's a bodyguard.
He may be independently wealthy. I don't know.
Especially you got $1 million drop on some jewelry. That means you got hundreds more behind it.
Right. And if he kills somebody in a gang war or whatever, maybe he hid the stash. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Even if he was selling drug money ain't like that no more.
Yes, we saw Ken ring. I talked about it on the other day. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'll pull it up. Why y'all didn't tell me those that whatchamacallit was playing in the background?
Huh?
What happened to Reese's?
When I was live the other day.
Secure the bag.
Nicki Minaj music. Hold on. There's his ring right there. Y'all can see it. His ring and her ring. That Nicki Minaj music was playing in the background. So it's pretty huge, 1.1 million. So is it 1.1 million for both of them, or was it 1.1 million for just
They
her?
got a damn deal. They probably paid about 6 or 7 for all that together.
How much?
Probably about $750. They got a deal.
Did she pay 1.1 million for the ring, or is it worth 1.1 million?
Well, according to TMZ, they said it was worth 1.1 million. So you think it was cheaper than that?
Hell yeah, what a jeweler.
Probably didn't say that because she would promote the jeweler or whatever.
Of course.
They went to the Miami jewelers that be on Instagram that be selling all that jewelry to the other rappers that be sounding like tin cans around their neck. Like she went somewhere prestige, where the jeweler at to back up.
Oh, what you say exactly?
All of those things those rappers are wearing are not real diamonds.
Right. They be chips and everything. Who knows? You be zirconium?
What type of clarity on it?
I mean, it looked like it was dancing. It looked pretty clear.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Nicki ring. I'm talking about, like those little rappers.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
big, but it don't look like no Jennifer Lopez ring or no Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, I cut it up. Didn't nobody watch it. Nobody cared. 200 views. Anyway, what else we got? We ain't got nothing else. We've been on for 2 hours arguing.
Hey,
Huh?
where's my wrench on the ATLian page?
What?
My wrench.
Your ranch.
Yep.
Your ranch?
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you one.
Okay.
I told you I'm
No,
gonna erase everybody's.
you already said about it, but mine.
Mr. Debonair, you don't even be in there helping me promote nothing. You just be in there
That's a
flossing the rent.
lie. I be having that
You
chat so crunk.
Mr. Debonair, don't tell people like hit that like button. Get it up
Right,
all the
moderator's
way.
supposed to be like getting likes up, getting views up, getting
Mhm.
subscribers up, getting super chats up, all that. You don't be doing that. You just be sitting there flossing with a wrench, promoting the site.
Claiming the throne.
Right.
That's a lie. I be in there promoting my tail off.
You be promote yourself.
Everybody coming like, what Mr. Debonair? What Mr. Debonair?
Come
I'm
to
not
my
right here,
chat.
but Michelle, they give me no rent, so I can't promote.
You know, I ain't got no problem getting you no rent. I got no problem getting none of y'all no rent. I just don't be liking to give too many people. I told y'all. It be
And
too
I
much
ain't
glue in there.
I don't never block nobody.
And you know, people talk more when it ain't no wrenches in there.
But yeah, they be talking crap.
Why you erasing wrench holders, rotating wrenches? Yes, six got out. I be wanting to rotate or perhaps even just erase, take them all off. Because
Nah, cause
it's
you ain't never
intimidating to
rotate.
come to a chat when there's too many wrenches. You don't be wanting to like say slick shit because you think you're gonna get blocked. I be wanting people to say slick shit so they can get blocked. Yes, feel free to speak. So I can
How
know
you be
who's blocked.
finding all the trolls? Cause when I be in that chat, I don't be seeing none of that stuff you be seeing.
I know, cause y'all be having too many wrenches. They're gonna be nice around you, and then they got that trick where the trolls block all the rich people so that the people with riches don't see them anyway.
Oh, okay, that's what it be.
Yes, and I be seeing them and I be blocking them.
I'm like, well, what Michelle saw until you block it, then I go back and look at it. I'm like, I ain't see that.
Right? They probably blocked you first.
No, that probably
Michelle, I
was.
think you should get a wrench rule book and give it to Mr. Debonair. If he passes, then he gets his wrench back.
I gotta get you a rich rule book.
Don't make me troll Michelle chat. She
Yes.
mess with my wrench.
Mr. Debonair, with all
But Miss
love,
Debonair, lately I've been going live on all the channels. So you gonna rich watch everybody?
I
Both
want
channels?
to wrench on every platform.
Since you got a rich on them Michelle channel, stay over there and be riching.
Nah, I like to jump from platform to platform. See which one more lit.
Y'all can't tell me nothing now that I go live everywhere. I got live on Facebook, live on dang.
Dang, you been tearing up that little StreamYard stuff.
No, I don't do StreamYard. I do Restream.
Oh,
See,
okay.
StreamYard be messing up. I don't like StreamYard for that. I'm not gonna pay StreamYard for that. I'd rather play Restream because I could do it from my Facebook page, my personal Facebook. I could do it from Periscope. I could do it from Twitter. And I could do it from both YouTube. So I'm streaming from 6 places.
Okay. And first, I'm not finna promote your pages when you got a new banner that scroll across your screen now.
What did it say?
You had put up the phone number. You put up your website.
Not all the time. But they don't be in the chat though. That be for people who watching on their TV. Not in the chat.
Well, we can see it in the chat too. I said, well, she done took my little job, so I can go in here and troll with everybody.
See, no, you need to be on your job. I'm paying you for nothing, Mr. Debonair. You on your job, you gotta work.
Did you give out your free T-shirts yet?
Not yet.
No.
What did I give them out? No,
yeah, nah,
I
you
actually hit some people up in email and they haven't hit me back yet. You know how y'all be doing.
So, what happened to the person you gave the first T-shirt to? That person ain't been back since.
Queen?
Oh, that was Queen?
Yeah, I think it was Queen. She be in here.
Okay,
and
that's
who else
my
I
girl.
gave one? I gave one to you. I gave one to Just AB. I gave one to Andrea. I gave a couple of them out.
Okay.
NMO, I had sent her one because she had joined with a shirt.
What happened to the other merch? When you get other merch?
The mugs?
Nah, way over stuff. Like, what happened to the alien socks?
Oh, I haven't got no socks yet.
Well, you've been
Actually,
a
Patreon
couple right
started this
people.
new program called
Uh,
Merch for Membership, and so I think it starts now. Like the people who have been on longer than 3 months are starting now, not
mhm.
going back 3 months, but starting now 3 months forward. They're gonna give they're gonna send stuff to people who are consistent members.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. I've been part of Patreon for about 8 months now,
I know you have, and
making me overdraft my damn credit card
how $5 overdraft your credit card?
because it's always maxed out. Nah,
You
I
know,
gotta pay an extra
now,
$40 damn dollars.
you be buying all them conch fritters and stuff. I know they cost more than $5.
Hey, speaking of that, I'm gonna start my own YouTube.
You gonna do what?
I'm gonna
Start your
start my own YouTube channel.
Really? What you gonna be talking about?
It's gonna be food, cooking, and maybe some celebrity gossip.
Oh, that's cool.
So
That's
I'm gonna combine the both. But my cousin helping me come up with recipes. She's gonna help me with the measurements and take some recipes from my great granny because she got her cookbook, and I'm trying to put a more upscale twist to it. So I ain't doing no regular ghetto meals. Trying to do something like more upscale.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Something to rival like Darius and Laura Vitale and people like that.
You saw Robert been booming out there. You see Robert?
Yeah, I see. Robert it came up real quick.
Uh-huh.
Robert got like 6,000 now.
Yep, he probably got 7 today.
Yeah, it's like, and he on the algorithm now.
He's on the what? Oh yeah. When it comes to that basketball wild stuff, he sure is.
Yeah, because when on those nights, he used to show up right on my mention.
Uh-huh.
On my timeline. All right, go ahead, Robert.
You said you've been on since day one. No $5 is $10. Thank you, Black Mirror.
Hold on, Black Mirror. I spent $10 too now.
Huh?
I spent $10 too. I ain't on a $5. Black Mirror. That's my.
Don't be shaming nobody. I don't care if it's $2, $5, $10, $25.
I can't believe my sis Black Mirror trying to come for me.
I got to do something special for my $50 people too. My $50, my $25.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho,
we been on people more every month. You ain't getting them nothing.
Who?
You. Oh, y'all gonna get shirts and.
Oh, I didn't get nothing too.
You promised the $50 people monthly stuff.
How you know what I've been giving my $50 people?
Because I was part of the $50 club.
No, you weren't.
I ain't getting nothing.
No, you weren't.
None
of my $50 people complain.
$50 people press one in the chat if y'all get something monthly.
Why are you worried about the $50 people when you ain't even in that group?
I did it for about 3 months. I ain't never.
Tonight I was actually gonna let my $25 and my $50 people read my post first. But then I was like, I don't know if I should do that. I don't know.
Yeah, nah, blow your chat up. Nope, they don't get nothing exclusive.
Huh?
They don't get nothing exclusive. How you do that?
How do what?
Let only certain people see stuff.
Cause I can I can make it password protected on my site.
Oh.
And then on Patreon, you could assign the post to different people.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
$5 tier, $10 tier, $25.
Wait.
It's only for the $25 tier.
Why do people in the higher tiers, i.e. me, like 4 months ago, why we don't get discounts like on the master class, free tickets?
Mr. Debonair, you already shiked me out of t-shirt. Hey, Robert.
Because
Robert said he got comfortable watching from the penthouse.
$50 for 8 months. I already paid for master class.
Robert watching to see if anything really slaps down when he mentioned his name.
Oh, Michelle didn't want to answer that question.
You done got free psychological counseling.
You let me
kind of
cry on your
stuff
platform.
for that
Okay.
$5. Don't be coming on here. He said you're not meant to shame others. That's okay, Black Man. We was just joking. He said $5 overdue his account, and now he say he on the $50 plan. Mr. Devin, they about to drag you in here.
Better not be Black Mirror. You supposed to be having my back.
$5.
No, no, not the Sexy Sky Dog. That's my other sis, man. Let me get back in this chat.
Sexy Skydive said, "Watch it, sucker."
What happened to the master class? Because you said you had a date set, a venue set.
I said I wasn't gonna talk about it until I had some more information. So don't ask me until I tell you. How about that?
You gonna provide people lunch, food?
Are you coming to Atlanta?
I want to know my investment going. You not gonna have me for 4 hours hungry.
You won't be hungry.
Okay. Oh, like give us an idea, like the setup. Like you said, gonna be a panel.
Yes.
Okay. You ain't set up no PowerPoint, nothing visual for everybody.
PowerPoint.
You ain't doing nothing visual.
Well, yeah, it might be some visual.
Okay.
It all depends on the venue, like how they set it up.
Okay. No after party.
Mr. Debonair.
Yeah.
Didn't I just say don't ask me any questions?
Michelle, do you have an Airbnb?
I used to. I don't have it anymore.
Okay.
It's now a rental.
Okay. What other stuff you doing, Michelle?
Oh, hey, Robert, you need to rewind. We already talked. We talked about the whole episode at the beginning of this live, and I'm not talking about it no more. I even showed pictures.
All right. Robert, what's going on, Robert?
When are you thinking it'll be? Oh, you talk about the masterclass. Well, I was originally planning in November, but then I started helping Nene with this other stuff. So I put it out. I don't want to talk about it until I have a set date. That's why I haven't talked about it. But I will let y'all know. Y'all will be the first people.
November, September, October.
That's what it's gonna be.
Spring,
September,
summer.
winter, spring, summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Winter, spring, summer. But anyway, we've been on for 2 hours and 31 minutes. Any last words?
Yes.
Tanari, are you asleep? Tanari knocked out.
Yeah, she about that. Let's talk about some other stuff.
No, I'm about to go. It's 3 a.m. I'm out.
Michelle, you don't go to sleep about 8 o'clock.
That don't mean that I got work to do. I gotta write. Because I don't want this housewife post to be the only thing on my site tomorrow. I gotta go through these pictures from this party Thursday night. This damn.
You know I'm a top commenter on your Straight from the A.
You did what?
I'm your top commenter on
Are you
your
really?
yeah, they told me on Facebook.
I won't.
Oh.
Yeah, so it said anytime I comment, mine will be on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have had a wonderful time with you guys tonight.
Michelle, you always trying to cut stuff off when we be getting good in conversation.
Mr. Debonair, I am not gonna stay on here 3, 4, 5 hours with you twiddling my thumbs.
Okay,
you had sufficient opportunity to say what you had to say. You didn't argue with me and everything.
I'm still mad at you about that. I can't believe
Well,
you
okay.
judgmental stuff.
I'm not gonna let no murder around me and my children. Period. Now be mad.
I don't mind.
Thank you, NMO Sucks. I appreciate you. Sexy Scott, I'll talk about she good for another 2 hours. Robert go live. You gonna go on Robert's channel?
Nah, you already got
another 2 hours.
Man.
Y'all got to be kidding. I gotta work.
Okay, 3:30. We're gonna leave at 3:30.
Huh?
3:30. We'll leave at 3:30.
What you got to say, Mr. Debonair? What you got to say?
What other stuff you got planned on? What events? What you got planned?
You just want to drag this on for no reason. I'm out. Y'all make me
No. Okay. Let's talk about some stuff. Michelle, 22 minutes. That's gonna fly by.
Mr. Debonair,
Mr. Debonair, really? Really? Are you serious?
Nah, I ain't catch none of your other lives this week. Nah, you owe me this. I'm a faithful payer of Patreon. For the last 8 months, 4 of the months was $50.
Since Robert here, I'm gonna show him the Housewives since he ain't seen it.
Oh no! Oh hell
he ain't gonna rewind.
Huh? No, he got to watch the rewind. Hell no! We tired to talk about them.
Why?
I'm tired of Nene hair comb from the back to the front. I'm tired of talking about that lady.
Why her hair gotta be cut? What?
You know that lady comb her hair from the back to the front.
I don't know nothing about it.
I am so here. I just done with.
Y'all can read fast. Look how long it
is. Robert, call in so Michelle can stay. Oh, you finna show that crap. Oh my God.
I'm finna show what?
That damn housewife trailer.
What's that?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Zakia. What you say?
No, it's telling Mr. Devin and Michelle is going to be live tomorrow after the Housewives.
I know I'm gonna be live twice tomorrow.
I'm gonna come by, but not for too long because I'm not that into the Housewives.
Okay. Oh,
I can't deal.
I get it. I understand.
Yeah, that's
Robert,
right.
Where's the link? It's not up yet, Robert. I can't post it until after the show airs. I might post it before, but because I have the episode, I'm trying to figure it out. But I haven't posted it yet.
What happened in this episode?
What do you say?
What happened in this episode?
What?
What happens?
We talked about this already, Mr. Debonair. You ain't tricking me.
You only said that lady had a Barbie party that we already knew 5 months ago.
Mr. Debonair, really? That's all I said. That's all I talked about. That's all you remember.
Oh yeah. Is this episode can you talk to that lady?
Michelle, Robert wants the StreamYard link.
Hold on. Y'all really trying to keep me on here.
Biggie up. Michelle.
What, Mr. Debonair? What?
You better not be clicking on links for no housewives.
Why?
Oh my God, you gonna.
What if I do? What you gonna do about it? I'm tired of you being trying to boss me around.
I'm tired of you promoting your best friend, Nene Leakes. Ever since you became friends with her, you've been acting funny. Everything got to be about housewives.
I've been doing Nene for 12 years. I've been acting funny for 12 years.
That sound right.
You ain't even known about me that long.
No, I haven't, but and I like how you try to skip over my little Nene comments because she might be watching Patreon, so you be watching what you be saying.
I put the link in the chat, Robert.
Michelle, do Nene be wearing her hair combed to the front when you go over to her house?
Oh, girl. God, what?
Michelle.
Mr. Debonair, you didn't even show us a picture of you in your ATLian shirt.
Oh, I took a picture too. I'm gonna have to send it to you.
See, but you ain't never gotten it.
You know what? And it came pretty quick too.
There's a lot of people who haven't gotten T-shirts, Mr. Debonair.
They haven't been on Patreon as long as me.
Yes, they have.
Who been on Patreon the longest?
In fact, Andrea is at the top of that list.
How long you been on Patreon?
I don't know. I can't.
It ain't been a year, but I've been on there at least.
Andrea really not feeling well because I haven't. But no, she was earlier today. But she really is not feeling well. I haven't seen her around in the ghetto either.
Oh, you haven't seen Andrea or who else? Hey, Robert.
Oh, Michelle. I have a question, Michelle.
How many questions do you have, Mr. Debonair? I think
this was the last
you
one.
used up your allocation of questions tonight.
No, this is a good one.
Okay, great.
What happened with Zills? Why he ain't around no more?
Zills got his own channel. He be chilling.
and he'll never come by and say, "Hey, what's up?"
He be in the chat sometimes.
Oh,
Now what? Hey, Robert. What's going on? Why
Hi,
you
can
up
you
so
hear
late?
me?
Yes, why you up so late?
I just got off the phone with 2 or 3 people. You know, I'm a night owl, and
Oh,
most of the people that I absolutely love live out in California. So,
okay. You
yes,
excited about
yes.
Housewives tomorrow?
I am. I am. I'm not excited about.
You're boozy.
I have something to say about that if you don't mind, but I'm not excited about Kenya Moore's toxicity. Is that me echoing or is that somebody else?
let me
Uh,
mute.
Hello?
no, I'm here.
Oh, interesting.
I'm here.
It could be. Let me take these headphones out, okay? Hold on.
Hello?
I'm here. That was
What
Robert.
happened?
That was Robert taking his headphones out. You got to change your mic settings, Robert. You got to change
Where
your
did
mic
Mr. Definette go?
settings because now we can't hear you. You're muted. We can't hear you. I could just read your lips.
Where did Mr. Definette go? Also,
I'm still here.
Yeah, Mr. Debonair's here.
oh,
Alfreda said the war of Michelle and Mr. Debonair has been amazing. I'm glad you were entertained, Alfreda. And he still got
Can
me
you
on
hear me
live.
now?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not happy about Kenya Moore's toxicity.
Uh-huh.
Remember 6 months ago when I started my channel and I said I was afraid of one thing?
Uh-huh.
It came true. They are so intense and so rude. It's like,
I told you that. But don't let them get to you.
well, it's not that they get to me. It's just that, like, if I can deal with Shawnee O'Neal's fans and Evelyn's fans, I should be able to deal with Kenya's fans. But I think that I'm taking it to heart only because like they're mostly black. Like I don't care if white women or Hispanic women drag me. I just don't care. But then like black women, like hey, blah blah blah. I'm like, it's not that serious. Like they're literally mad that I call both Kenya and Nene queens. It's like I think they're both queens. So it's weird, but
But if you're making people mad, you must be doing something right. You're not
right,
making
yeah,
them mad.
exactly. So that's what I'm
Tomorrow
just
will
like.
be interesting because Lil Boosie is on the show. A clip of her video is on the show. Prominently featured on the show.
I saw a video of
They're
hers today.
using her story about Portia is Portia's
Mhm.
entire storyline. So
For
I
the
don't know
whole show or the whole season?
the whole season. Well, it starts this show, but it basically, was going to piggyback the whole season because, Portia and Dennis broke up because of rumors on this blog, which isn't really a blog, but, because they don't have nothing written in text. They just got her saying it,
Gotcha.
which is why they put her video in there. And then they're debunking it because Sincerely Ward says she don't even know Dennis or Portia when she came on to say that. And I feel like that's why they did it. So either somebody fed Tasha the information or again, the producers just decided to use it because it went viral or whatever. And Portia and Dennis agreed to use it as the storyline because, like I said earlier this summer, they never broke up. Because how you come off of a show, a spinoff show about you having a baby, your relationship, and all that, and then come into the Housewives, and the season starts with, "Oh, woe is me, I'm sad, he left me. It's raining, I'm crying." You know what I'm saying?
I think though, what I don't understand about that is, I think Bravo released a a preview, and they are in Old Lady Gang, and I think it's Candy, Eva, and someone else, and then the young
Candy,
woman.
Eva, and Cynthia, and
Yeah,
then
and
Sincerely
that's when
comes
she comes up.
and says, "I'm the mistress."
Right.
And
I'm
tells
just
Candy.
so like, I
So it
get
was,
that it
you could tell it was, of course, like Hattie and Candy Gang
exactly.
filming, and she just happened to be there. And I just want to tell you, blah blah blah, because it's so awkward. Because I don't know Portia or Dennis,
So
but it's
without giving too much away, do you think that could is that going to create an issue between Portia and Candy or no?
no,
Okay,
no, it
but
didn't
it could,
because it was good news.
right?
And then Portia
Exactly.
turns around and says, "Well, he wasn't cheating with her; he's cheating with somebody else."
Oh wow.
Exactly. So I don't believe it though. That's the point. I feel like it's all for the story. But you'll see it play out, whatever.
I'm ready for it. The only thing I'm not ready for is, I also review Married to Medicine. And so I'm like, okay, do I want to start taping my reviews at 10 o'clock to have them up by 11, 12? Or do I just want to put Married to Medicine to the side? And I think that's what I'm going to do. Because have you seen the ratings for Married to Medicine? They are horrible this year.
No, I don't watch it.
Apparently, me and only 800,000 other people are. The ratings are bad.
Oh,
I don't understand, and it's such a good season, I think, but people just aren't watching.
Why does the mistresses always go into Candy?
I don't know.
In every situation, why she likes playing that storyline?
Well, the reason
Why are they always in OLG? But go
it
ahead.
came was because apparently she knows Candy from Atlanta around the way, the Atlanta social scene.
All the mistresses always know Candy.
Yeah. And that's what Candy said. She was like, I don't want to be in the middle of this because you know how it turned out last time or whatever. So all of them agreed to tell. I'm giving y'all too much, but yeah. Anyway.
Because didn't this happen with Apollo's girlfriend at Old Lady Gang too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
But you know what's interesting? Sincerely Ward's attorney was Michael Sterling, because Michael Sterling is the one who wrote the cease and desist to Tasha K back in the day, right? So how is it that she don't know? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, to me, it's all contrived because Michael Sterling was Dennis's attorney too when he was suing Emery for when Emery tried to beat him up or whatever.
Mhm.
So unless Michael Sterling is the new Phaedra when it comes to pretending to represent everybody, while they on screen or whatever, I just feel like it's eerily coincidental that all of this is tied together. So I do think that perhaps if it's I know Tasha K made it up. Unless somebody fed it to her and she made it up, or however the situation goes, it's a made up story. So she went, she did the video on the story. The story went viral. And for Sincerely Ward to be on the show, either she's on the show with an agreement that it's to clear her name. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael got involved, since Eva's on the show, right. Blah blah blah. Or I don't know. It's just interesting because I'm not really buying Portia, that whole Portia thing, because you can tell like her whole the tears are fake. She's sitting there talking to her mom and her sister, and it just don't seem like they like they really even buy it. Like, and she was like, I'm just telling my mom on a need to know basis, and then the mom was like, all I know is he was here one day and one day he wasn't. So it's just, yeah, I just see.
You know what I love about her mom, though? She said the same thing. Let's go back a few seasons when it was the divorce happening. And she basically told Portia, girl, be quiet. I'm not getting my shoes.
Uh-huh.
So I love Portia's mom. She keeps it real. I don't know. So have you guys talked about, Little Boozy. Is it Boosie or Bootsy?
I call her Boozy.
Boozy.
Like
Okay,
wine
like the
booze.
trunk. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So have y'all talked about so I only watched one video, right? And it was like a quick video with Nicki Minaj and her on the phone, I guess. And I only watched like less than 1 minute of it, and I tuned off. Why is she going to get a nurse's license revoked by saying a nurse sent her a
Because she
woman's
don't know no
baby?
better, and she was too excited to be on the phone, I guess. But
I
then
was
it
gonna.
came out later that she has said some derogatory things about Nikki and her husband too. And so now she's on like social media saying that, she and Nikki talked about it and we cleared it up or whatever. But I don't think she did, because my thing is you wouldn't be backtracking and trying to prove to the public that you didn't say it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. Anyway.
I need to make sure you're very mad. She needs to start with Wendy, then she needs to have this interview with Woody Woodpecker.
I agree. It's got she knows better. She's just ignorant as fuck and she doesn't care. I think all of them together, like, it's supposed to be, T.S. Madison, Tasha K, and Nicki Minaj. It's just the whole bitter girls club. Like they all mad at Wendy Williams for something. They all trying to like take her down, and and so now Nikki's partnering with Tasha K and bringing them on the show to drag Wendy. It's just, I don't know.
It's just Uncle hate. Remember, she wanted to invest in Mr. Manhunt and Kaya when they were hating on Remy.
Yep.
That's what Nikki does.
Yep.
That's what she does. Where's all the love with her Meg? Where's all the love between her and Meg Thee Stallion? All of a sudden, it was for a second, and then it was over.
Interesting. But, we gonna see. You said you can't hear my sound, Robert?
It sounded muffled. That's why I was going like this.
That's Dakia talking on the phone.
Oh no. Like you sounded muffled, and I couldn't hear her at all.
Oh. Okay.
But now it's better. Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't. But no, now it's better. Whatever you did, it's better now. But yeah, no, I was going to do a video about that, and then I was like, I'm not doing part of. I'm just like, you know what? Nope, not doing it, because it just I like Nikki, right? But then she just refuses to win, right? And at the end of the day, she made a choice to allow her heart to be captured by a felon, right? That's the decision she will forever have to live with. So why is she fighting against the wind, right? Meaning she's mad that everybody is having something to say about this man, yet okay, put it this way. Do you remember, Michelle, when Marlo Hampton came on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and you said something that I thought was very salient? You said, and I'm paraphrasing, we wouldn't be talking about Marlo's criminal record if she wouldn't be throwing it in our face. Remember how she used to say, y'all better check my charges and stuff? You can't have it both ways. He got on Instagram Live talking about he cut off somebody's finger for the ring, but yeah, you don't want us to talk about how he might have murdered somebody. Which one is it?
Right. No, I'm with you.
That
was the one who said we need to forgive him for his past.
I'm all for I'm for forgiveness, but I just I'm not for.
No, you took somebody's life. You talk about being Christ-like. Mr. Debonair was like, that's not Christ-like. You didn't forgive him. I'm like, it's not Christ-like to kill nobody. So, it's not for me to judge you, but I'm not gonna bring you around and have you around my kids and my family knowing that you literally took someone's life. Like, who does that? But that's just me.
Well, I feel like everybody deserves, I'm not even going to get into that, but I do feel like he shouldn't be, making references to his past and then she getting mad at us when we mention his past. Like, if it's okay for him to do it, it should be okay for us to mention it. And I just feel like she's going to always be unhappy because he can't change his past.
Right.
And, he's a street dude. But the same thing with Marlo. When she stopped making reference to it, you did too, Michelle. So they need to go and read your blogs because I haven't heard you make reference of her being, you used to go in on her. I used to feel right. Mugshot Marlo and what else did you call her?
Montavious, Michael. I used to make
Manlo. Did you ever call her Manlo or no?
I don't know. I never called her Manlo.
Okay.
But I always called her M names.
So yeah, it's just one of those things where. And then one last thing about this: why is she linking up with two social media personalities to drag Wendy Williams?
Because first of all, she's stepping down. It's down a notch.
You're right. That's what I'm saying.
You were a superstar, an artist, a celebrity, but now you're coming down to social media to become a radio personality, a podcaster, which, a lot of T.I. got a podcast. I'm not judging her for that, but it's just the fact that you're building your podcast on gossip and slander and whatever else. Because when she went in on Wendy, it was just really disrespectful, I guess, because she felt like Wendy was disrespectful on her show. But she was like, why are you worried about me? You worried about Kevin's dick and that other lady. And and I'm just like, but you shaming this woman for something she had nothing to do with. So, she got nothing to do with her husband cheating. You know what I mean? Like, that was his choice. But, it's not like Kenneth Petty can't cheat on her. So it'll be interesting to see how this all turns out. I guess we all watching in to see the the drama and the breakdown or whatever. But it's just a big ball of mess.
Well, and that's what.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh well, no, that's what I was going to say. That is my whole point about the video I watched earlier. Wendy Williams shouldn't be ashamed that her husband cheated on her. That has nothing to do with Wendy. She is a victim and an innocent party in that here. You know what I mean? That's like it's dragging you because you're divorced. I don't understand the logic. Like, this is why I decided not to do a video. It doesn't make sense.
Doing that, it just made her worse than Wendy, in my opinion, because she was mad at Wendy for even judging her husband and saying the things that she said. But you just did the exact same thing. So now y'all even. But then you're going to go a step further and partner up with her enemies and partner up with T.S. Madison, who calls Wendy a man all the time, who misgenders her all the time. And then with Tasha K, who, stalked her, called the ladies, called the hospital, did all of that, then allegedly got a picture of the baby, and all of that is, to me, it's going too far. And then
I was so uncomfortable when I
heard that. As big of a celebrity as she is, to be doing this, it's like, girl, you ain't got nothing to do. You got nothing else to do. You just got married. You don't have no other place to put your energy.
She just got married. She just released an unaffordable Fendi line. She had a song come. I'm just not. It's hard to be a Nicki fan. So,
Zakia, what you say?
They fail to realize that Wendy have a talent. Puffy tried to take Wendy down and he couldn't do it. So they have to try really, really hard.
Yeah. It is what it is. It'll be interesting to see. But y'all, I'm about tapped out.
You need to do their homework on Wendy though.
Yeah, because Wendy's been through it already.
And Wendy got millions from Hot 97. Puffy tried to take Wendy down. Then he had to come around.
Yeah. Oh no, what Alfreda say? She's so desperate to be able to say she's married that she is willing to accept anything. Unfortunately, that move is going to cost her and probably more than she's willing to pay.
I do have one last thing to say.
Okay.
Didn't his baby mother said he told her just to humble herself and he'll take care of her because it's all about the bag?
I don't know. His baby mother.
Yeah, but she came. She had when him and Nikki, when it first came out that they were dating and stuff, it had a period of time where the baby mother had an Instagram post talking about them and stuff, and then you never hear anything from her again.
Oh.
And she had posted a picture because I think like she went to visit the child, and she posted a picture like of his family with his sneakers or something to that effect.
Oh. I don't follow Nicki Minaj enough to even know half this stuff, honestly. She's for, I don't know. Don't even start it. What you were about to say, Robert?
So I think what I was gonna say is like, why is Nikki so bothered by the fact that people know her man doesn't have money?
I mean, apparently he got 1.1 million about her ring.
Isn't he still on probation or no?
I don't know. I mean, he murdered somebody. Shouldn't he be on probation forever?
Right. The only reason I ask that is because if he's still on probation, then his employment would be public record.
I don't know. It's just, it's just crazy to me. It's like I really don't even care enough to know all of this, but the fact that she's so bothered by it, or
exactly,
publicly bothered by it, it makes people more interested. So I don't. Is she doing this to make people more interested? Because honestly, we don't give a fuck who she dates or who she marries. Like we don't care. Like I don't know.
I feel like she backed herself into a corner. Remember before him, she was dating the rapper Nas. Remember that? And it's like she
Nas
backed.
quit it. They weren't dating. They had one night of lustful sex. And that's probably it.
She backed herself
after his marriage to Khalif. Nas wasn't gonna marry Nicki Minaj. I love Nas. He didn't know.
He's my favorite rapper.
But I don't know what it is. I think Nicki is doing all this because she needs the attention. As many subscribers as she had, followers, everything else, like I feel like her likability is down, her popularity is down. Like, where's the album? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's really paying too much attention to her. Sure, she got a Fendi deal, all of that, but like Nicki's popularity is really, I think, I don't know. I just feel like she's just not it no more, and I think a lot of people are starting to see that, and then her doing this radio show is making her a bit too close to the public, like too much of a person. You know what I mean? As far as being, most celebrities are untouchable. You would never see Beyonce doing it. The things that she's doing right now. She may as well be a YouTuber at this point. I don't know.
Ooh, that's shade against YouTubers, Michelle. Take that back.
No, I mean, but she was a celebrity. YouTubers aren't celebrities. It is what it is. Like, it's YouTubers out there with millions of subscribers, and people don't know they're walking down the street. Like, YouTubers self-contained. Like, so yeah, you're famous on YouTube, but you're not famous in the world. Nicki is famous in the world, but she's trying to come down to YouTube, and it doesn't make sense to me.
I told somebody, I was like, I have 6,000 followers on YouTube. And then I was like, but what does that really mean in the grand scheme of things? If you don't have a computer, if you don't have a smartphone, and so now I feel you on that. It's
a great accomplishment because a lot of people can never get that. Getting views on YouTube is difficult, period. But I just feel like, especially when you're coming from zero to nothing, you know what I'm saying, to getting people to pay attention to you, that's a task in itself. So I think that's a great accomplishment that you did, but I think that...
But no, I know exactly what you're saying, like the Ace family. I had no idea. If I saw that, I'm pulling a Keke Palmer. I don't know them people.
There's somebody named FaZe Rug or something. I was looking at the other day. He has like 80 million. I don't know. He has millions. But I wouldn't know him walking down the street. So it's a lot of people that are, again, famous on YouTube, but not famous in these streets like
People are
that.
going to think I'm lying, but I still couldn't point out PD Pie in a lineup, and he has more YouTube followers than anybody. I mean, you could put a regular white man's picture in front of me and say, "Is this PD Pie?" I would say, "Yeah," because I don't know. So it's one of those things.
Yeah, but it's very interesting, and I do believe that subscribers give people a false sense of notoriety.
Mhm.
And I don't mean to like throw anybody out there, but let's just say Lovely T. And she was in Atlanta and she felt like everybody should know her. Didn't nobody know her from a can of paint. You on
Right.
YouTube. Sure, you got 700,000, however many on YouTube, but don't nobody know you walking down the street. Don't nobody know you walking to the club or whatever. And so I think, we can talk about Justin J when he tried to do that. He tried to do a meet and greet a long time ago, and he thought all of these people were gonna come. It was like 5 people showed up or whatever. But he had like 50,000 subs at the time or whatever. So it's like it's again, it just gives you a false sense of grandeur. It's
No, it
great.
does. He left me a really nice comment. It was so weird. I was like, wait, it's kind of weird when you see like the check mark people leaving comments. But no, I know exactly what you mean. Because to be honest, I like have to stop myself from abusing my community tab now that I have it. I'm like,
That community tab is just another Instagram.
right, exactly.
Instagram, you may do it on Instagram too, or do it on in one place and put it on your community tab. Put your Twitter
Right.
on your community tab. All of that. So
So I like literally like cross reference now, and I try to
yeah.
like and make it about us, not just me. And they do that, but yeah, so it's weird.
That's
It's like,
amazing. Because I'm so bad about doing that now because I feel like I'm burnt out because I do everything on the site, the Facebook, the
mhm.
Twitter, the Instagrams. And it's like I'd be forgetting about my community and I'd be forgetting about my community tab or whatever. Or, I need to be doing more on, access, just talking to y'all even on Patreon. But it's like I don't be really ghosting y'all. Like for real, I really be focused on writing or doing whatever, whatever. And it's just hard to do all that on so many different platforms.
No, it is. I was had like my last two videos. One is hovering around 3,000. The other is hovering around 57,000. And so
Okay.
it's like the highs and the lows. And then it's like, I don't care what anybody says. I love that video hovering around 3,000 because it, I enjoyed it, right? So it makes me think of what you said, like whether you get 10,000 views or 70,000 views. If you like the video, that's all that matters.
Right.
Now, what I will say though is I get so tired of like not tired of the comments, but like I'm now giving myself permission not to answer every comment. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
that would be a whole part-time job.
Right.
Literally. It's like,
Right.
but then you're grateful that they leave a comment, but then it's like, I said this in minute 412 of the video.
You gotta ignore them sometimes, Robert. You
Right.
gotta.
Now that's what I do. Like literally, I don't even delete the hate comments anymore. I'm just like, whatever. Do your thing. I'll look at it in a week and move
Or
on.
don't look at it at all sometimes if you're gonna get hate comments. Like that video I did on Jason Pope, the man who allegedly.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so much hate up under that video. So many the black women ain't shit. Black women is da, 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 da. That's why black women want white men. Like every day I see a new one, and I'm tempted to go over there and just shut the comment section down because it's filled with so many men saying all this random stuff about women, and I'm like, did y'all even watch the video? Like,
Right.
or did y'all just come here just to say black women ain't shit? Black women, it's just weird to me. But at the same time, it's still pushing up the views of the video. It don't matter. So
Right. And so that's where I'm at. Like my genuine desire to connect with the people who are really there for what I
right,
consider the right reasons. And so like I told myself maybe in the next 2 weeks I'm gonna go through and just the positive comment. Because I mean I know what it's like to, leave a comment and
Yeah.
then not get any feedback, you know? And so I don't want to leave people, and especially because I do have like an older Black woman audience, I don't want them to think that I'm taking them for granted. And so you will be surprised what that heart will do for people. Like I have so many DMs like, oh my God, you hearted my comment. I'm like, oh, you're
And
welcome.
that's my problem too. I go through and I be harding everybody comment.
Right. They be cursing you out, you're hearting them.
So
But no,
Miss
it's
Debonair,
good.
you sleep? Denari, are you asleep? Are y'all still here? Are y'all just both of y'all muted y'all mics? Y'all must be snoring or something.
Everybody's asleep.
They tricked me into staying on and now they gone. I'm about to hang up on everybody.
Time to go to sleep, Robert.
No, I'm still here. I'm just listening.
Oh, you still there?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to, you tricked me, Mr. Debonair. You kept me on past 3:30. It is 3:43. We've been on for 3 hours. We've been on for 3 hours, Mr. Debonair. It's all your fault. But anyway, Robert, at the beginning of this video, if you really want spoilers for tonight, go to the beginning of the video. I broke it down the whole show.
Okay.
That's if you want.
No, I do, because at the end of the day, Michelle, we already have spoilers thanks to you and other blogs. So none of this stuff is really going to be new to us.
What
You
do
know
you
what I
think
mean?
about Candy and Portia in the middle?
You know, so part of me understands that it's technically about height, but it was poorly executed. I think honestly though, those two in the middle make sense to me. I feel like if the show is going to be anchored with Portia and Dennis and that foolishness, and then Candy's surrogacy drama, and then my issue though is like Nene and Kenya destroying each other before the reunion gets here. You know?
And that's how the show starts with their fight.
Right, like, and I didn't even know that, but I'm like, oh, I'm already exhausted by, you know, it's so funny. I'll say this a minute ago. I had one woman jump in my DMs and she was like, I love everything you have to say, but I'm Team Twirl and don't make me curse you out if you do my girl Kenya wrong. I was like, well, you might want to unfollow. So.
You might want to go ahead and unfollow now because Kenya is going to be worth everything. Yeah.
Right. I'm going all the way in. Did you see the way she did Cynthia? I was not pleased in that little clip. Like, didn't you come on the show begging for a man? And yet you're mad that Cynthia wants to talk about an engagement ring that she doesn't have yet?
Wait a minute, say it again.
So Cynthia, Kenya, and baby Brooklyn are at like some cafe or whatever. And Cynthia is talking about wanting Mike Hill to propose. And then Kenya is telling her, calm down, be quiet. Yeah. And so that clip, like if baby Brooklyn wasn't there, I would have like really like went in on Kenya because it's like, why are you so toxic? You came on the show paying Walter to be your man, and yet she can't talk about a man she's known
but
for a year.
They show that clip of her and Walter cursing her out, saying, you know, I won't let nobody force me to propose or marry them or whatever. They showed that clip in this episode. So, you know, I've seen the whole episode. I got
I know. You and what is his name? Justin. I'm like, oh, I need to get to y'all's level. He said on his community feed he watched it, so he must.
Oh, okay.
He was the one who leaked the picture.
Oh.
And like, if you go on Twitter and see it, it has binge-worthy, what is it called? Superimposed on it. And then I went on his community feed and I saw it. I was like,
oh. Binge-worthy.
Yeah. That's what I said, Justin. Isn't his name Justin?
Justin, if you listening, I'm mad at you because I told you. Anyway, I gave it to Justin. It's all good.
You gave it to Justin and not me?
I mean, I've been to lunch with Justin and not you. I mean, I don't know. What? Justin give me shit. when he gets it. You get episodes?
And then, I don't get episodes of the show.
That's what we have to be even swap. I'm just kidding. Well, anyway, you guys, I'm tapped out. It's almost 4 a.m, and Mr. Debonair hung up. Oh, I'm gonna curse him out next time I see him online.
Right? Robert makes these faces that cracks me up.
Right.
It's always good time.
Well, good night, you guys.
Good night. What time are you going live? Do you know?
I'm going live probably immediately after the show. If I don't go out to the damn, I didn't want to go to the damn watch party with Yvonne tomorrow.
Make sure I get out of the house tomorrow.
I don't want to. I want to go live and talk about it. I don't know. I might pre-record it. That's what I was thinking about doing since I've already did my post, and I wanted to have a video to include with my post. So I might pre-record something and
Yeah, or you can like pre-record it and then go live at like 10.
I probably won't be home by then if I go out.
Oh, or I mean, go live at like 11, 12.
I won't be home by then. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Because remember, don't you have a large West Coast audience?
Yes.
I mean, so, yeah.
I see her, Sexy Sky Dog. I'm about to block you. Good night. Look, I gotta go pee. I gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
I've been sitting here for 3 hours. Are you serious? Sexy Sky Dog, I bet you've been to the bathroom. Oh, y'all so funny. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. And Tanari, I see you still here, but you might be asleep too. And Mr. Debonair tapped out. Good night, Sonya, baby. All y'all in the chat, whoever's still here. Robert, I'm going to be tuned in to see what you have to say tomorrow.
Thank you. That's why I was hoping you wouldn't go live because, I want to be in your live. But then I'm like, literally, really quickly before you hang up, I am pushing Married to Medicine to the read. I'm going to wait for Mr. World Premiere to upload Married to Medicine and just watch it on the internet. Because I don't want to watch Housewives at 8 o'clock and then watch Married to Medicine at 9. And then probably one of the Housewives is going to be on Andy. So that will mean I'll start taping
at like 7.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I might can send it to you a little earlier, but I can't send it to you now because I feel like I already reached my promise by the other one.
What would you want to return?
No, I'm good. Just shout me out or something. I'm good.
Would you allow me to do that or no? Well, this is the thing. I don't want to get you in trouble.
You ain't gonna get me in trouble.
So
I mean, no, you can't talk about it early.
No. Look. I literally have only gone live 4 times in 6 months, so I won't go live. But interesting. Do you have my email?
I mean, you can send it to me in DM.
Interesting. One thing, yeah, no. Let's do. What do you want to? Okay, yeah, no. Let's do that. I would appreciate that.
Okay.
I need somebody with a Married to Medicine hookup, though.
Well, I don't have Married to Medicine. Sorry.
Only because I hate that 9 o'clock time slot. I swear. And yeah, it's really bad. So no, yeah, I will DM you my email, or I'll just email you. Yeah.
Hey, Trey J, I didn't know you were there. Well, you was quiet. Sonya, baby, I see you. All right, you guys. Robert, DM me.
Okay, I will.
Hang out for a second.
Okay, yeah, I'll just be here.
All right, good night. Mouth open, story, jump out.
Blessed morning, Michelle.
Thank you. Same to you, my love. I will talk to you soon.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Good night.
Peace.